go. Okay, cool. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Let's get it going, y'all. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome back to the podcast, the Play Face podcast. I'm your host, Disparity. With our other hosts here, we got Aiden's, Vanta Black, Cial, and Dark Ritter. So, how are you guys doing today? What's going on? You know, this is episode 2 of this podcast of this year. So, how's it hanging, everybody?
Good.
Good.
All right.
You know, that's what's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that y'all are doing well. You know, hope that life is going well for everybody. You know, it's a weird world right now. You know, we got gaming prices going up. We have AI bubbles popping here and there. You know, we live in a time right now, an interesting technical time. But you know, though, so let's kind of just head on into it today. You know what? So let's talk about this. Last week or this week, what happened was Sony announced that the price of the PlayStation products are going up. So, what are the thoughts on that? You know, do y'all think it's just plain old Sony greed? Because they're saying it's because of tariffs or whatnot. So, how do y'all feel about that with Sony? I feel like it's just a greed thing because, you know, aren't console prices supposed to be going down, not up?
But is it worldwide or is it in America? Do we know that? I haven't seen any like division if the price is gonna go up in Europe as well as the US.
Well, they said that the prices or something like that. Well, the prices aren't going up till like April 2nd, but you are right. I don't think they posted anything probably about Europe yet.
Could you inform me really quick? Is it just the consoles or everything? Like
everything Sony, the PlayStation Pro, the normal PS5, the PS Portal's going up as well. So every Sony product basically is going up in whatever price, which is quite interesting.
Well,
but if it's digital product as well, how does tariffs change digital products? Like the prices of them.
I can understand the hardware, especially with like memory and storage going up. But yeah, I have that same question about digital.
So looking here, right? Looking here. So this is going to happen effectively on April 2nd, 2026. So the standard disc PS5 will rise by $100 to $650. The digital edition will rise to $600. The PS5 Pro will rise to $900. So the Portal would rise by $50 to $250. And again, price is now affected by April 2nd or whatnot. And that's pretty insane. After another price, they did like a price like a year ago, and Sony says it's because the global economy and severe pressures on the manufacturing, including surging costs for memory chips, RAM components, which are fueled by high demand for AI. So that's what they're stating.
That's kind of what I expected. I mean, it's just like how it is, I guess, to me. If you're gonna buy one now, then I think you waited a little too long.
Yeah.
I think I just bought a PS5. We were talking to. It was in one of your records. I think it was last Sunday. But
I mean, I was thinking about buying. Yeah, I was literally thinking about buying a PS5. But like, I mean, I'll probably still end up buying it. Like,
buy it used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just buy a used one.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. But that's the people who sell it secondhand don't want to raise the prices like assholes. But yeah, and I get it though.
I mean, as long as it's not the price of a new one.
You're right, dude. You're right. But, and I also feel like that other companies are going to do the same. Sony, Nintendo. I'm sorry, Xbox, Nintendo.
Oh yeah. I mean, if one person does it,
yeah, exactly. And one person does it, they're all going to do it, And as I say with these Nintendo people, Nintendo grew their audiences, so their audience is going to defend it one way or another.
I mean, unless one of these companies is okay with taking a loss, I doubt it. I think a lot of hardware is affected right now, especially because the memory stuff, the chips, just basic SSDs are more, and it sucks for us,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So Ultra Novak in chat he says, can we talk about the PS5 and GTA 6, how that will increase prices? Many people may not buy GTA 6 at launch. And he also says, do you think it would probably lead to a sooner PC launch? So what are y'all thoughts on that? Because GTA 6 or GTA in general is a system seller. So how do y'all feel about that?
I think people will still buy it no matter what the price is. It's that FOMO.
Yeah.
Is GTA gonna be a console exclusive at launch? Have we heard anything about that?
I mean, we haven't heard anything, but I would say if that's the case,
usually,
yeah,
on consoles for about a year before, or somewhere around there. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like it's become like a bigger game now, and they have had a lot of sales on PC as well. So wouldn't it make sense to like cater to that crowd too?
I mean, I would think so. I would say release on everything,
It's
but
like leaving money on the table if they don't.
well, the thing was, it's like what Aiden said, right? It's that FOMO because they want people to double dip and maybe even triple dip on GTA 6. So yeah, that's what they did with GTA. What do you call 5? People triple dipped on that, and then they came out with like 2 enhanced editions for the game, something like that.
They just kept
but
on.
but still, if you played it on PC and like you want to play it, like you want to play GTA 6 and you don't have a console, then you have to buy a console, and there are people who might not do that.
I mean, yeah.
Now again, I said I wasn't gonna buy a console because of a game, and here I am with the Switch 2 in Pocopia. So maybe.
Nintendo then groomed you. I see. Gotcha.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I've always been a Nintendo fan, girl. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Pocopia, from what I understand, is a fantastic game because it's made by the same people that made Dragon Quest Builders, and that's a great game on its own too.
Yeah. No, I think it was definitely a Switch 2 seller. So I think maybe GTA 6 will be like, a console seller too.
Yeah, people are saying this is outdoing Animal Crossing.
I have a question. When they did GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 on consoles first, did they like bundle it with a console or was it just separate? I can't remember.
I think it was separate. You said for sure. I know GTA 5 for sure was separate because I bought that game I bought that on launch day. Yeah,
because I was wondering if they were able to work out a deal with bundling it with a console. I could see why they do that now, but yeah, I don't know. I think they should just release it on all platforms.
I think
make the most money you can.
And then what's even crazy, like speaking of the whole Sony thing too, right? Is that the PS5 Pro is a $900 console now. At this point, it's like, what's the point of buying a console? Then you might as well just get a PC at that point. But even PCs are still very expensive. But then you have people recommending people to like get these entry level PCs or whatever. It's like, it's part of the whole console war thing, I guess you could say too, because like you have people saying, well, as a PC, y'all might as well just get a PC, and they recommend these like this. Sorry to say it like this, these shitty entry level PCs. It's like you might as well just spend that $2,000, call it a day, and get your PC built or something like that. Because like what y'all are offering to people. But I'm like, look, I can give y'all a PC build. I'll get you going with some upgrade path. A modern PC game, that'll get you going.
But it's not the same vibe as playing on a console. I don't know. I've always been like primarily a console player, and I just feel like sometimes some games. I mean, if we disregard the whole like some games are not well optimized on PC, I feel like there's some games that I will only ever play on my consoles. I would never like get it on my PC, even though I could put an HDMI cable to my TV right now and I could play it on my TV. It's the vibes are off, right?
It's like a plug and play experience with consoles. It's just kind of like you just turn it on and play. I don't know.
But Cial, you know that the Steam machine or the Steam box, new Steam console is going to save you though. It's a personal little machine though. It's going to have 8 gigs of RAM. It's going to have 8 gigs of RAM. What a shitty GPU, but it's going to be perfect for Stardew Valley in the living room.
Yeah, but like my computer is next to my living room like PC. They don't have to sell me a different system in order to hook it up to my TV. I just won't, because there's shit I will play on my PlayStation or my husband's Xbox or like my Switch. Just like it has nothing to do with the ability to play on a system. It's just, for me, it's vibes. So,
yeah, no, I get that.
And it's hard to explain.
I mean, I tell people all the time, you know, I'm a big, I mean, I'm still, as I am a PC gamer, I am still a big Sony person. I do love, so I own every Sony console. I mean, I got a PS3 right here, got a PS4 over there. I own a PS1, you know, I do have an Xbox, but like, you know, I don't care what console I play on personally. Like, it's just, it's kind of like you said, it's like, it's the vibes and what are they offering me as a consumer, right? What kind of games are they offering me? And, you know, speaking of which, you know, Sony was offering a lot of great exclusives for quite a while, especially during like, you know, the PS3 and PS4 era. But now we're not getting all those exclusives because, you know, prices of gaming industry shit is bloating up, and you know, we're not getting bangers every year like we were. Now we're getting, you have to wait like 4 or 5 years for bangers, and people. Well, that's another conversation, but you know, people are already discussing about the PS6 and stuff. Like, we're not even ready for that yet. You know, I think we still have a lot of mileage to go right now on a lot of this stuff, you know, especially now. I think game developers should definitely start optimizing their games, you know, a lot more. But that's just me. 'Cause I'm a big guy on optimization and stuff. So like if the game that I'm playing is not optimized and I'm getting like stuttering or, you know, FPS issues, it just doesn't feel right to me. I just can't play it until it gets, you know, ironed out and stuff, you know?
You know what I'm surprised about is, I think you mentioned it too, is Toxic Commando is actually really smooth for such a newer release.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game.
Like, I haven't really ran into many bugs, maybe a couple, but as far as the frame rates go, they're pretty solid.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And so if the game runs well, I'm playing it. I'm enjoying it. Play the hell out of it, you know. And that's what Toxic Commando does for me, you know. And that's some great things, you know. But yeah, I feel like right now, gaming at the moment, though, in general, it's literally becoming a luxury type of thing now. You know, it's getting hard out there. Like, I think like it's like I kind of told people this. Like, you know, to give you all an example, Netflix is raising their prices yet again. So I'm like, guys, we're at the time now where we should definitely. I'm not going to, you know, advocate for it, but you know, we can always sail the high seas. You know, I
mean,
and
that's what a lot of people are doing as opposed to like
buy physical. But I'm not promoting it though, man. We can't do that now. I'm not promoting it. You know, I can't.
Some people are doing it. Like, some people are saying like, hey man, what am I gonna do? It's not like I can go to this website and watch, you know, all the shows and movies I want to see for free. You know, which, to be fair, I think Netflix is that's not fair. No, sorry. Netflix is losing the plot. Like, a lot of these streaming services are anyway, but Netflix especially, because when they started, they were cheap. They were like less than $10. You got all these movies. You got shitty sci-fi movies, all the movies you can watch, no matter how great, how shitty they were. And let's be honest, they weren't great. But like, every time Netflix comes out with a new movie and people are like, oh, this movie kind of, you know, wasn't that great. It was mediocre. I'm like, it's Netflix. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be cheap and good. It's like fast food. And I remember that. And now they're like $20 for like the regular ass plan to not watch ads. That's insane.
Yeah.
Everyone's losing their fucking minds. Don't even get. Oh, I was going to bring up.
Get started. Get started. No, get started. Like, can't talk about it. Talk about it.
My point being, like, things are just getting wild right now. It's like, it's kind of like they, like, you know, pirating, I really think is really
illegal.
It is, but my argument has always been, and I'm tired of the weird arguments on Twitter, but my argument has always been like, look, as long as some people are buying, it's cool. But if there's something that is either no longer available, not reasonably affordable or available, or no longer supported, then it's like, it's a-okay to do it. Like, you know what I mean? That is the morally correct thing to do. And I'm like, we're starting to get real morally correct right now. It's like, because things are getting kind of rough. It's starting to like, I'm feeling the morals leave my body whenever I scroll and I look at something, and I'm like, that shit was on Netflix 2 months ago, and I can't watch it now. It's like, and Netflix is trying to get $20, and you can't give somebody else your password no more. You can't do anything. We used to be a better country.
Yeah, we used to. Amazon did the same. Amazon did the same thing now with the whole. They're doing the same thing now too. So it's like, look, what can we do at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the distribution of shows are also like so much spread out in America. There are shows that I watched in Sweden on Netflix, and I come to America and I was like, what do you mean it's on a different streaming service? You have it in Sweden. Like, okay, well, I guess I'll use a VPN.
Yeah, there you go.
It's weird. I can't watch what is it, like Howl's Moving Castle or things like the Studio Ghibli things on Netflix in America. I think it was. Don't quote me. I don't remember what it was. I was trying
Y'all
to watch,
doing the most illegal shit. I can't believe my ears. Y'all doing the most illegal shit ever. Oh my god. Y'all are.
I used to tell you to stop pirating.
I'm the most biggest. Look.
I come from the home of Pirate Bay. Like,
look. Yeah, you are. Look. I think I'm the most pirated person. Like, I look, during my high school years, I did a lot of pirating. Okay, I did it. Movies, TV. That was the old me, by the way. The new me still does it, but not as much. Not as much anymore, Don't arrest me now, but I know it's not that I have a couple terabytes worth of movies, but still.
I mean, I'm in a position where I pay for all. Well, my husband pays for all of the streaming services, but like even then, even though I can't afford it, I started to feel like maybe I don't want to anymore because I don't want to add to the greed.
Don't worry, Cial, because Hal gets paid by Tyrone. Then that money from Tyrone goes to Hal. Hal pays for the streaming service.
Don't bring our imaginary third into this.
I used to use torrents too, like a long time ago. The only reason I stopped is because at the time I was living with my mom, and they sent a video of some of the things that I was torrenting, or not a video. They sent a letter with some of the things I was torrenting, and some of the things were not like safe for work. So imagine your mom just reading off of basically everything you're into in a woman. Like, imagine your mom just straight reading you a list of like everything, and you're just like, oh my god, please stop. I was like, I just deleted it right then and there, man.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of tripping right now.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. All right, let me see. Hopefully, you should be back up. Let me hopefully see. We should be back up now. Let's confirm that. Yeah, we should be back up. Yeah, it's back up on my end.
Yeah, it looks.
Okay, we good? Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, bunch of crazy bull, and we just got it. I mean, well, yeah, leader. We have to drink it. We have to drink because people don't have a backbone anymore. They don't want to do shit, And they also leader. The YouTube's back up now. It should be back up. You just have to refresh it. It should be back up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you have to refresh it. It's back up though. But no, it's just that a lot of people they don't have the backbone anymore in order to stand up for stuff because we know. I don't want to get too political, but it's just at the moment, we don't have the energy to rise up and change things. This is just we're living the status quo at the moment until something happens.
As of this day, there actually is a protest going on, like the No Kings thing.
Oh yeah, I was out today, and there were people like along the main road where I live. There was like I guess hundreds of people just like protesting. I guess.
Wow, I did not know that. Wow. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I did not know that. Good for them though. Like, that's good for them. But for me though, I got to go to work. I can't protest. I need money. I need money, man.
You know what's kind of fucked up? I feel like like I don't want to like talk about my political affiliations because I have an active immigration case, and I say like anything I say feels like it can be used against me depending on who my caseworker will be. So I'm just gonna American politics. You know what? I'm dipping out.
Palantir, they're on your ass now. Just so you know. You're on Peter Thiel's network, on his radar.
No, sorry. Yeah, like I mean, like so I'm not much of a political. At least I try not to be. It's like I have an understanding of what goes on in the world, but like I don't get too deep into it because like politics just corrupts people at the end of the day, and it's like y'all can be good friends, good people, but politics at the end of the day just. It's weird. It's a really weird thing where people are willing to break up, friendships over politics and stuff, over different ideas and stuff. And
yeah, but I mean, that has always been the case, isn't it? If you're friends with someone who has way different values than you have, is that a friendship that can survive?
I mean, it can survive. It's just y'all just have to come to an understanding that y'all aren't going to agree on a lot of things or anything, But if y'all can't come
to a friend whose favorite pastime is murdering kittens, would you want to be friends with that person?
Okay, that's a whole different. Hold on. That's a different conversation, though.
I'm just taking it to an extreme here. Like small differences could be fine, but if you're on the morally on the other side of the spectrum, can a friendship survive that?
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, I was gonna say that's a whole different conversation. I ain't got. I'm
conversation. It's just taken to an extreme.
It's like shit, but no, I get it though. I get it.
I do this shit to John all the time. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore because I always make my moral arguments with two extremes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So here, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this conversation here. All right. How do y'all feel about the destruction of the middle class of video games? Destruction of the extinction of AA games.
It's sad. That's what's wrong with it.
Yeah. Where's coming from? What's his name? Ponto?
Mm-hmm.
What's that guy?
No, seriously, that's
Dell,
really sad.
Dell, the game dev, Dell,
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He made a video on how I don't know if y'all saw it. We linked it, but
I mean, if you want to bring it up, you can bring it up. We can watch it. You want to bring it up?
No, we should.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to, but
go ahead.
He made a video, Death in the Middle. It's only about 15 minutes, but it kind of goes into how the state of the industry, similar to Mugen Lord's video from the outside looking in. Last month that we talked about. This one's more about from the inside out. It's like how basically the budget's changed and how you could experiment more and make put a decent amount, maybe a few $1 million and make a game and come out and have it make a profit. Now you have to spend more and more and more, especially when it's AAA. There's more expectation. Because of that, it's less of a chance of a profit, so therefore they try to make that up in other ways, like microtransactions, service, games as service, live service, I'm trying to say, subscriptions, all that kind of thing. And that's why they're kind of bleeding us dry now, and why they're kind of doing this. So it kind of means now games that would have a decent budget, but just not over the top, whereas now that are less, whereas ones that were the big ones like microtransactions, we expect more for something like GTA because they had to put more money in it and they had to put more time, so now we have bigger expectations. You better do something big in that game, versus before you'd be happy with GTA when you could just put in a code and get a tank and just do some simple shit.
It's like what I said though, and you can agree with me and disagree with me, but it's like I said, I always believe it's the gamer's fault, because again, as much as y'all don't want to hear it, us as gamers, we're the worst demographic to listen to. A lot of people miss a lot of things, y'all. And this brings up with another topic here. People always love to bring up the 2000s, how 2000s is great and stuff. But what though, those games that we loved from the 2000s, guess what? if those were to come back to today, y'all will not play them. Y'all will not support them. Y'all will play them for a week, and then y'all move back to your favorite live service games, such as Where the Winds Meet, such as Apex Legends, such as Arc Raiders, such as this, that, and the third. There's so many of these games out there, and that's the thing. But people always like, man, we had it better. No, take out those nostalgic glasses and understand that. We gamers, we want better graphics. Okay, they started producing better graphics. Now we want more mechanics. They started producing more mechanics. We want more things in our open world games. Guess what? Ubisoft did it, and y'all hate it. Y'all hate them for it or whatever. Y'all say it's too much. So it's like, what do y'all want at the end of the day? And these companies, they don't. I think Cial said a couple podcasts back. These companies, they send out people to do research. They research on what people like or whatever. That's what they do. And in their research, they start developing their games based off that research or whatnot. And then this is where we're at now. People, they wanted the best. That's why we're in the graphics time where the graphics are diminishing right now. We're spending too much money on stuff. Budgets are bloated. We need more double A games. And then now, we're in the indie world now, where indie games we're abundant of indie games, but there's too many indie games right now.
Right. But
go ahead.
You mentioned that, but it's like, okay, and I don't want to hold too many, hold the mic too long. But the reason I disagreed initially is because I feel like there's a lot of nuance in what you're saying. It's not that you're wrong. I'm just saying it's kind of this weird compounding effect where of course our expectations are going to increase when it's taking longer between game cycles to make a more impressive game, and then we're going to be like, oh, this game better be the best looking, it better do this, it better run it 100x. Like today I saw a tweet by Tony Stedavo. Do you know the internet comedian Tony Stedavoci or whatever his name?
I do not.
He's a good TikToker and he plays games now. He said hey, I don't play games often, or I didn't play games often when I grew up. I didn't really play. I wasn't a gamer, but it seems like when I come out and play this, you guys are interested. I'm paraphrasing. You guys are way more interested in tech specs and all this other stuff, like water. You know what I'm trying to say, all this kind of bullshit. And it made me think, it's not really until I've low key been a console gamer most of my life. It's not really until I started checking out the PC scene that people got obsessed with frame rates and all this other shit. To me, if the game runs, it's smooth, you can play it start to finish, it's fine. It's always been fine. And I know that's kind of low because I know it matters in FPS games and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, to me, it's nigga, it's a game. I played on a shitty laptop for years. It was fine. That experience was fine. It's all great. It's I'm not saying it's not better or whatever with anything else, but it's but it's the expectations of that. But it's where do those expectations come from? It's if all they've been advertising and trying to get you to do is buy a better computer, better console, better graphics card, long before you even need one, or just to tell you it's man, especially when the difference between in console, I'm not saying I wouldn't get a PS5, but it's but it's when you start to notice the diminishing returns on okay, what are we even asking for from games anymore? Because it seems like the PS5 doesn't have it's almost over, but it doesn't feel like it has enough. You know what I'm saying?
It does have enough.
PC. I just don't feel that way.
Well,
it's I just if I compare it to the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, the PS4, I know those are old. I know we have long development cycles, but even just comparing those, it's I feel like the longer you got in a console lifespan, the better the games got. And now I don't think that's the case anymore.
I mean, look,
they want to develop for the next console instead of optimizing for the current one.
Hey, look.
That's why then I'm like,
I think that doesn't.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't think that doesn't necessarily it's not necessarily just the developments on the consoles. When we think about what's it called? The systems that they make the games with, Unreal Engine, everything like that. I feel those types of engines are also getting shorter development cycles. So you have a new engine, and then you have other expectations, and people are gonna go to the latest engine, the latest patch of that engine, and and that just makes that games are more demanding, and consoles and PCs and graphics card are not gonna last as long because they're bigger, better, cooler engines that come out with more features.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I got called out for saying this though. I said, people, when the first rumor dropped that Sony was coming out with the PS6, people were suggesting, it was rumored that it was going to come out in 2027, 2028. I'm like, look here, I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. This console needs to come out in 2030. We're not ready for this console. No, we're not. I'm sorry to tell you, we're not. We don't need to push the next envelope. Let this stuff settle, or not. Let us come out. Let them come out with more games. Let them optimize, bring out, because back in the PS3 and PS2 days, it was insane how much that a game developer can push those consoles to their limits. That was actually quite insane to see. They use every little juice from these consoles and stuff, And so to now see it where people are like, oh my God, I can't wait for the next PS6. Or the next Xbox, y'all are lost. I feel like we're literally lost at the moment. And Xbox is not, I'm not going to talk about them because they're not really part of the game anymore. Because, they're doing this whole hybrid console thing, hybrid PC console thing right now. And that's a whole different conversation with them. But Vanta asked a question, it's like, what do y'all gamers want, right? Well, guess what? Sony, they gave us a smaller budget God of War game, Metroidvania. It doesn't have to be nothing spontaneous, but it's a small budget. People bitch, moan, and complain about a smaller God of War title, and for what? Y'all don't what? They gave y'all something. Y'all always say, man, we need smaller, cheaper games. Well, guess what? They gave y'all those smaller, cheaper games, and y'all don't want to accept it. Whether it's mediocre or not. I think a lot of people gave a 7 out of 10 or 6 or 7 out of 10, and for $30. What are you complaining about a $30 game versus paying $60 or $70 for a game that comes out buggy day one?
Right. Well, I would say everybody doesn't agree with it, but I mean, on your last point too, I want to mention hey, there were some stinkers back in the day, 6 and 7s and whatever, and people didn't like them, or not didn't like it, but it's what they had, so they, they cope with them. But now it's if that comes out, the bare minimum, if it's a 6 or 7 is considered bad, which is strange. It's funny, even though I feel like that is the clearest indicator that game is more for, it's either got a flaw or it's a niche audience.
Yeah.
Because even the best games have problems, have something that people don't like. And it's just interesting how now that's changed to where it's oh man, 8 out of 8 or 6, 7 or whatever. It's fuck you, IGN. You guys don't know what you're talking about. They didn't even read the review. They just saw the score. It's and so that's what I mean. A part of that is entitlement, because I understand. Okay, you buy a console, you buy a computer for $600 now, $600 to however sky's the limit, depending on what you make. It's probably paying $10,000 for a PC in the next few years. But you pay that kind of money, you definitely want good games, unless you're a genius and you just want to play some Minecraft, or Terraria or some shit. No, great investment.
Why do you feel called out?
Yeah, all the people that spend $1,500 on a computer play the most basic game. Yeah, no.
Y'all do that. Y'all niggas do that.
I play old games, man. Listen, I set up my fake Saturn, wink, and played Resident Evil last night and had a ball. The first one, not the remake. But I'll say this is because I have more of attachment to that, because it was it was an era of different era gaming, different type of game, different type of thing, different type of mindset, where I'm okay, I like this, versus not to say games nowadays are bad, but it's there's a different philosophy going on. There's I think we can all just sense it. It's and I think that's where this undercurrent of games suck now versus then. It's nigga, you had a handful of games you wanted to get. Maybe you heard a few that were legendary, but there were a bunch that you were yeah, let me play that. There was no you weren't trying to fit in. You were trying to play. You got it at Christmas, and your birthday was the best thing ever. You got that. You played the shit out of that game.
Yeah, I played Diablo 2 for years, because that was the only game I had on my PC at the time.
I feel like every GameCube lover had the same 5-10 games, right? There's a list. It's always, what is it? Smash Bros. Brawl, It's Super Mario. It's basically all the Nintendo games, but it's Smash Bros. And then like 2 or 3 other games. It's like, but it's usually Smash Bros. Something with Sonic, something with like that, like Fantasy Stars. Like it's usually the same list. And it's like with PS2 or that that's personally me. PS2, it's a wider variety. Xbox it's like there's some excellent games on Xbox. It's like and the originals. I'm talking about the retro consoles that right now. But they were like locked there at the time. Like some were exclusive or whatever, and it was just like. But that's how can I put this? There was less competition, weirdly enough, but there was plenty of like. I mean, those are their only competitions, but there was plenty of variety, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
But it was just enough variety. So where it's like, I'm just gonna pick that and hope it's good. Versus now, it's like you got to roll the dice on what comes out. Like if you're trying to go outside your comfort zone, if you're trying to play something that's not a AAA, versus now it's like I mean there's thousands of games coming out. It seemed like a month. So
yeah, I mean you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
They're not wrong. We have a huge selection of game stuff. Like it's like I tell anybody, look. So many games come out. Just buy and play what you want to play. Like I'm a guy who, of course, I'm a guy, but I'm the type of person. I don't buy games that like, oh yeah, I'm an alien, bro. I'm an illegal alien. Fuck that. You're right. But no, I'm a person who I always buy. I don't buy games at full price. Huh? Okay. No, I don't buy I don't buy games at full price or anything of the sort. I just buy my games if I can get them cheap. I can get them cheap. That's the beauty of being a PC gamer. It's hard enough being a console gamer. I feel like in this industry has put it like this too. That like I feel like that's why I don't fully support digital, because that's why I also separate between digital and console games. By the way, is that I would think that digital games would be a lot cheaper. Than paying for a physical copy, and it should have always been that way. But we have been groomed to accept that digital games are going to be on par with with the physical collections. And keep this in mind: these console creators and these game companies, they're making money, full. They're getting full payment on the digital prices, by the way, especially on digital storefronts and stuff. So it's like. They're winning, and we're the gamers who just keep buying and consuming, because you know what though, and it kind of goes to the whole console war BS where people they get these weird ass parasocial relationship with these companies that don't give a f about you. They don't even know you exist, but y'all are defending these. I don't know. It's so weird. It's such a weird thing. It's a weird phenomenon.
I just also. I just want to say this for the record because I'm tired of hearing this complaint too. If your issue is you're mad because you have to upgrade your computer just to be able to play a game, knowing that your computer is about 6 years old, that's a personal problem.
Yeah.
Dead ass. It's a personal problem. Yeah. Do you realize what kind of GPUs was out back then and what kind of stuff we have out now?
I guess. I feel like 6 years old is kind of weird. Like if you have problems with it, that's one thing. If you can't get the game started, that's another. Like,
No, I mean, if you talking about you can't run it at fucking even 30 FPS, I mean, that's a do you know how many GPUs we've had in 6 years, bro?
Okay, yeah.
How many? You see what I mean? I'm tired of that argument too. It is.
I don't know. It depends. I feel
I feel like 5-6 years, isn't that like a normal cycle to replace GPUs?
That's not even like nowadays a full generation.
You got niggas complaining because they can't run fucking Cyberpunk, dude. Because it's not.
If you're trying to run that at 60 FPS, 4K consistently and all the effects, I'll be like, that's one thing. But if you're just trying to talk about like I don't know. I feel like 30 should be attainable. I feel like, depending on the game, but
Something like Cyberpunk, you can't run at 30 FPS. I don't think. I don't think, no, mind you.
I don't know. Maybe these people have a 4K monitor and just think
Yeah.
Oh, I can run it.
I don't know, man.
I mean, again, if you're doing 4K, that's different. But if it's like regular, like I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know,
like,
man. I don't know,
depending on
man. Look, when it comes to PC gaming and stuff, I tell people, I try to like when it comes to PC build stuff, I try to give people the most basic, not basic, but the most affordable build that they can afford. You know, you have these weird ass niggas on the internet who will sit here and like will tell a dummy, I'm gonna call them a dummy because it's true. They'll tell a dummy, "Hey, dummy, spend $3,000 on a computer and that'll get you going." And then but keep this though. Yes, they're right. It will get you going. But guess what though? When a new PC part comes out, they're already ready to upgrade, and their graphics card ain't even like got wet yet. It ain't got his little graphic components wet. Like and it's crazy because I know plenty of people that do that shit. You got people who can't say, "I got a 50, I got NVIDIA, I got a 5080 and NVIDIA 5070 NVIDIA GPU, guys. I'm playing at 4K." Yeah, man. NVIDIA announces, "Here it goes, the next NVIDIA 690 GPU. Oh man, my graphics card's a piece of shit. Well, it looks like I got to sell my card and upgrade." It's like, bro, your GPU will last you for literally 6 to 7, maybe even 8 years because you don't have to do shit right now. Technology is not caught up yet. If you okay, I get it. You can't play your favorite new game at 120 FPS. Okay, that's cool. Tone it down. There you go. Play at 90 FPS. Play at 60. Okay, once you get lower to 60, that's when you be like, okay, then it's time to upgrade. Like people, it's like a fetish with them.
People think it's like they have to commit suicide if they have to fucking upgrade their computer. I just think it's funny.
If anything, it's the game's fault, not the hardware. That they can't push these frames.
Yep.
But I don't think they realize that.
Yep.
Like I said, they will go. Go ahead.
I would still be on my 370 Ti if it wasn't for the fact that I moved to America and I wasn't gonna bring my whole ass computer because it would cost more than it was worth. So, like, if that wasn't the case, I don't think I would upgrade for a while because it was fairly recent purchase, that graphics card. Well, maybe not now, but like when I started to think about moving.
I mean, you got a husband who has no problem making sure you got top quality shit in his home.
Yeah, but also I paid for it myself because I have my own money. I keep
no. Iron, you had your own. You don't have you had your own money. Now you're in the house.
I'm savings.
Irene, where do you live at now? You live in the United States. That money don't count right now, baby. That money don't count now. You live in America now.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that I also moved to the 1950s.
Unless you convert. What's up, brother?
Getting there.
Unless you convert.
Maybe you don't want.
Yeah, we are getting there. I knew a person back in the day who would never mind. I ain't gonna bring you. Ryan Manson knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. Like again, we live in a spooky time right now, and so I hope and pray that y'all video game consoles, y'all equipment and stuff, I hope it don't break. I do. I hope it don't break because it's gonna be a hard time replacing these parts these days, But no. But speaking of which, though, it's like I said, going back to people recommending people like an 8 gigabyte GPU in 2026. I mean, the Steam survey does show that a lot of people don't have a lot of great hardware, but it's not our fault or Steam's fault or whatever that you're trying to play a very taxing game on an 8 gigabyte GPU. It's time, sir or madam, it's time for you to upgrade. It's time now.
What made me say what I said. I told you some people just feel like that's committing suicide if they have to do that.
Like, yeah.
I also kind of feel like maybe it's time for the game companies to stop expecting that everyone has a top of the line PC for like when they make their games.
Well, I think
if you want to sell games, you also have to sell for make sure that your consumers can actually run it, right?
Yeah, but 5-6 years old on some old ass shit though, they shouldn't have to conform to that.
No, I totally get that, but also like look at the economy that we're living in. Like people, there are people who can't even have hobbies anymore because they can't afford it. Like the customer base is shrinking, and it's not necessarily the customer's fault. So shouldn't, like, if a company wants to like sell games, like,
okay, so Rona asks, I think it's for you, Irene. What games are you speaking of?
I don't know, like let's take with Crimson Desert, for instance. That's like the latest game. Like I'm pretty sure there's like plenty of people out there who can't play that game, and it's a new release, and it's a very, very popular game.
I mean, I could tell you, like, there are people out there who complained that they couldn't run Resident Evil Requiem at a good FPS. And I'm telling you, that game was optimized as fuck to me. I ran that game at 60 FPS. I'm sorry, 90 FPS the entire time at 1440p. That was an issue, you know. And keep this in mind. I'm gonna bring up an excuse, by the way, or like a lot of people. The game had DRM. Had de novo, and de novo is notorious, by the way, for messing up with games performance. It is notorious for that, but it's up to that means though is that it's up to the developer to develop around the Nuvo and make it and optimize their games or whatever. They can only optimize it so far, but usually yes, there is a certain time where it's like it's time for you to upgrade. I'm sorry to tell you, people out there, that legendary 9070 GPU that y'all are still using to this day, or that 1080 GPU that y'all are still using to this day, it's not holding up anymore, baby. It's time to upgrade. And if you don't have to upgrade to like the next highest graphics card, you know, I get it. You know, people love NVIDIA right now. They'll bitch on about NVIDIA 24/7 because, you know, NVIDIA, especially since NVIDIA came out the whole DLS5 thing or whatever, they're going to bitch more about that, but they're still going to buy the next NVIDIA GPU. You know, you have AMD, which AMD isn't actually that bad per se. You know, they're a lot of great budget, you know, price per performance GPUs for AMD side, and then you have Intel. Intel's brand new, but you know it sucks that we're, you know, guess what, we're slaves to NVIDIA or AMD. So, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day.
Have an AMD, just saying.
I mean, I run AMD myself, and like to me, I'm just, when it comes to NVIDIA, they're just too expensive for my wallet. I can't justify me spending like over $1,000 on a graphics card, especially when there's like always a new one around the corner. I mean, but yes, that GPU though is going to last me for 6 years. You know, that's is true.
Question I like seeing is, should I wait for the next one or just get this? And I'm like, dude, there's always going to be something better coming. Just get it now.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you're struggling now to play games and you have the money, then spend it now, because you don't know if you're gonna like even be able to afford the next generation.
You know,
it's like I tell y'all all the time: just buy based on a whole 5-year thing. Am I going to be able to use this for at least 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah,
that's a good time frame.
5-year plan.
I base my gaming off the vibes. If I feel the vibe is right, it's time for me to upgrade. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make fun of me.
I wasn't. You know what? I wasn't. I actually wasn't making fun of you, but go ahead. I actually wasn't. Like, go ahead, though. I was not thinking about till now, but hey, you think so? You think that? There you go.
I got a question for y'all.
I had something for that, but go ahead.
Oh, you sure? All right. I was just wondering, do you guys care about what your graphics card looks like? Or your PC
I
do.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
100%.
I do.
It has to be able to look purple.
I do. My computer has an aesthetic, and I like the aesthetic. And my big boy GPU that's a beefy girl right there. You know, she a beefy girl. Let me. Now I don't want to sound crazy like that, but yes. Here, give me a sec. Aiden's, y'all keep going. I'm gonna look for a picture of her.
Actually, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit what a graphics card what a graphics card, what any of my components look like, because I absolutely hate cases with glass covers. It's just that if I could find a case that wasn't like glass covered, I wouldn't have gotten it. Like my old computer had a mesh cover and it was like black and wood, and I just liked the fact that like it didn't light up my entire room when it was on.
Yeah. I got a mesh case right now.
Nice. Living the dream.
And I prefer it.
Yeah.
Y'all are weird with these cases, you know. Enjoy your cases. I mean, look, I buy my cases premium. Okay, I don't mind spending that $10 for the RGB. I'm just kidding.
You want it to have a door hinge and everything.
Yeah, I need to feel like a race card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's been told that RGBs makes the PC go vroom vroom. You know what I'm saying? Makes your PC faster, from what I hear. But no, speaking of which, so we talking about PC and stuff. What are y'all currently playing right now? What's going on with that? Because really, he ain't playing the games I'm suggesting because he's just playing Gunnar, Weatherman's B. I'm just fucking with you.
That is not the only thing I play. I actually installed the Division 2, so fuck you.
Oh, but really, we were just talking that you can't do math, Riddler. No, I'm kidding.
I actually played some Crimson Desert this week.
I don't know.
I wanted to try it.
Which one?
Desert.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I mean, I don't hate it. I am not a fan of how it divides things into chapters. It gives you an open world, but it kind of don't explain things until chapters later on. And I feel like maybe the main story is the world is great, but I feel the main story it's not bad, but I just wish it was better. I guess. I don't it's a good game. But I think it's a good game. That's my opinion.
You think it's going to win Game of the Year?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Tell you that.
No.
No. I think it depends, actually.
On how much money
it's got to be nominated at least. But
yeah,
I haven't played it, so I don't know.
No, because it has I feel like it has a great open world.
There you go.
But I feel like people there is room for other games to surpass it.
Dude, there you go. That's my PC right there, y'all. Or at least that's the case.
My thing is, if you played BDO, you pretty much know what you should.
Oh, we got the FX.
I got the Merc, right? I got the Merc, my nigga, the best of the best. That girl right there.
That's a tank.
Yes, she is. So that heat, what do you call it? Heat sink right there, not the heat sink, the cooler. I still have that cooler, but I replaced it with another cooler. That was too much RGBs. But that motherboard right there is that's a sexy beast right there. So I have 3 NVMe drives in there. Of course, my GPU has a what do you call anti-sag protection there, but I still bought a little anti-sag thing anyways. I have my 2 sticks of RAM in there, of course, at the front. So it's funny is that my 64 gigs now is worth $1,000 now. The ones that I have, the Trident Z, they're worth $1,000. I have my CPU overclocked with this thing too, and yeah, it's a beast. The only thing I'm thinking about. I'm still thinking about upgrading my CPU though. I'm thinking of upgrading to a 9950X or whatnot, but that's what I'm just thinking about it. I don't know yet. And then that metal back plate down there, that's the whole VRM or whatever, the AIO in the back. Yeah, it's all pre-built or whatever. But I love this thing. This computer, it does everything I need, or whatever. I'd have to keep it dusted.
Sell your RAM and get a PS5.
I actually could do that though. No, you know what pissed me off though? So I sold my old RAM to somebody on Facebook Marketplace for $90. Imagine if I would have kept them bitches till today, dude.
Free console.
Oh, I would have sold them hoes for. Those were 32 gigabytes RGB Corsair Vengeance. I could have sold those for about $400, y'all. It's $400. I'm so goddamn mad. I bet that dude's like, man, that nigga's an idiot, bro. He got rough. I'm telling you. I
just feel like you can say that about anything. Like, oh, what if I had Bitcoin 20 years ago? I would have so much money. Though, you don't know shit what's happening in the future.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Also, I'm gonna bring this up to where is it at? Hold on, where is it? Can I share it though? Can I share it?
Okay, so as far as Crimson Desert goes, okay, let me say something about that. Okay, so if you played BDO before, you pretty much know what you're getting as graphic wise as far as Pearl, because it's by Pearl Abyss. So you pretty much know what you're gonna get. So I feel like this. If it's less content in Crimson Desert than it is BDO, that's kind of bad because BDO has a lot of shit you can do. Despite I love BDO, trust me, but I have my gripes with the game in general due to several reasons. But content wise, I feel like if Crimson Desert has less content than BDO, that's kind of bad. So I can see
I didn't play BDO, so I don't know how much content it had. I feel like the open world has a lot of content and it's like very like well fleshed out.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if we're gonna compare it to like a game like Skyrim or like Witcher, I feel like the main story is like it's fine. It's there to like drive the game forward, but I wouldn't say like, wow, this is the greatest story ever.
I actually, sorry, I'm not trying to like over talk somebody, but like I've held that graphics card and it's so heavy.
It is, dude. She's heavy. She is a heavy girl. But you know what though?
I have that.
But let me tell you though. Well, yeah, you have the Merc version of it because the Merc version of it. So FXX has 3 tiers of GPUs. They have the Swift. I forgot what the other one's called, but the last one's the Merc. The Merc is the best model. If you're ever going for an XFX GPU, you have to get the Merc model because it has the best cooling on the card. So, sorry, it's Swift Speedster is the second tier that we're looking at, and then Merc. So you have to get the Merc edition of the card. And so like when I feel like upgrading to the 9070, if I feel like upgrading this year, I'm gonna go for the for another SSX GPU. Now this one has RGBs on it. I mean, it has built-in RGB.
The fans are magnetic too, I think.
Yeah, so it's
you know what I fucking hate with like modern graphics card, and this is obviously not all graphics card, but especially the heavy ones, is the fact that they come with an extra stand that you have to have because else it's like you get the sag and you might actually like ruin your motherboard. And I get that there's like it's a hardware thing and they're heavy and components and everything like that. It just looks so fucking ugly.
Well, that's why that's why you could definitely consider invest into a motherboard that has anti-sag, protection on there. But I will still get some type of anti-sag thing anyway, because I have one just in case. Because you always want to be precautious about that. You don't have to buy little.
But like your motherboard is still just a flimsy piece of plastic. It doesn't matter how much structural integrity you have it. If you have like a 2 kilo like graphics card, you want to have that other pillar in the corner, and it's just like. I know that you have to. It's just a peeve of mine, the fact that you have to have it because they're all so ugly.
That's why I go for looking for a design that looks good. If it looks good to me, I'm somewhat an aesthetics kind of guy. Like I still technically put more, dare I say it, more RGBs in my computer because I actually upgraded my case fans to these magnetic case fans. What are they called? Upgraded them last year. Give me a second, I'll find them on Amazon. But they were like really good. Like they actually can magnetically connect. Or whatever, all you gotta do is just plug them in. They work just like that, they cost me like $60. They're called Thermaltake CT120s, EXR-ARGBs. Yeah.
When you say they're magnetic, is that how you attach them to the case, or is it?
It's you can attach them to the case or attach them to each other. Here, I'll show you right here.
It's the magnetism that the way you attach them.
Yeah, here I'll actually show you real quick. These are the ones right here. So you look on the side right here. Those they can attach each other without having to connect them or whatever, which is really cool.
You just use one cable, basically.
Yeah. You use one cable. Yes, thank you, Aiden. You use one cable, and they all plug in, so they all power each other that way.
Oh, okay. So it's the cords that's magnetic, not the attachment to the case that's magnetic.
Yeah. So I
was like attach it magnetically to the case. I was like, wouldn't that maybe cause some vibration that would have very annoying sound?
So yeah, I still need to buy another set of these though, because the way how I have my case fans, I have 3 fans in the front for the intake, 1 in the rear for exhaust, I have 2 in the front. No, I have one for exhaust also at the top and 1 for intake at the top as well. And I have dust filters at the top because my PC collects a lot of dust from the top. And then I had 2. So and also how my case is right. It has vents at the bottom, so I have to have 2 case fans under my GPU so the air flows up into the GPU. It's actually really
Question,
ingenious.
Do you do airflow math?
Yes and no. Yeah. Yes and no. It depends what kind of cases you have, because like it's good to have more positive airflow, and you don't want to have. It just depends on the case. Like having positive airflow is fine, but you don't want to have stagnant airflow, basically, where the air's not going out.
No, but I mean, like, do you want to do you want to make sure that you have more air coming in than going out? Like
yes.
Sucking out thing. Yeah.
Yes. As long as I have two exhausts, one going forward, or no, sorry, one in the rear and one going upwards, because heat rises, so it's always good to have one.
No, I know, but I'm like, depending on the fans you get different amount of air moving through the fans. So you need to make sure that if you have fans, 3 fans that's sucking in, then they might be smaller than 2 fans that's sucking out. Like, are you doing the math to make sure that your airflow is positive?
And also, aloha, welcome to the stream, aloha. How's it going? But yeah, to answer the question, yes. And so, when it comes to I used to have a case, by the way. I think Vanta actually has the computer. I sold him my old computer.
Yeah.
And that case has negative air pressure in that case, which means that all it is it just exhausts air. That's all it does. It doesn't intake.
Isn't negative air pressure means that you have more airflow going out to the case and going into the case? It means
yes.
It will suck in all of the dust from
Yes. So you have to clean out. You have to clean out your PC at least every 6 months on a negative air or whatever. Yeah, at least every 6 months. Just get a little duster, dust it off, and you're good to go. And then, so the CPU cooler that I have, I think people should invest into. Go to my Amazon. I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon, by the way, y'all. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Shit, I wish. I actually do have I am actually an Amazon affiliate, but I always forget about it. So this is what I did before I sold Vanta my old computer. I actually upgraded the CPU cooler to a Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120. Now I think that's like a $20, $30 cooler, right? But that cooler is a beast. That thing. Oh yeah. Because when I had that, because the cooler that I had before was running that CPU that I gave him, which was the 5700X. That was running that cooler at 50 degrees or 50 idling, right? This cooler brought it down to 35 to 40 degrees idle by itself. That thing's a fucking beast. I mean, it's an industrial looking cooler. And then I upgraded myself to the Thermalright, to this one here. And this is a $42 cooler, but it keeps my computer fucking cool as hell. When I'm playing in games and rendering and stuff, I'm getting I think when I'm streaming, my PC runs at 60 degrees Fahrenheit with this cooler. So it's I'm afraid that if I do upgrade to the 9950X, it's actually gonna bring it up a little bit higher. But at the same time, though, I heard that this cooler can handle it. So I'm like, hey, if I do it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I'm not an AIO person. I don't know what it is with people that have weird fetishes over AIOs. If y'all don't know what AIO is, water cooling, basically.
I was just gonna make a comment. I hate air coolings to CPUs because they're annoying to clean out.
And then what else? What's the other cooler I had? I think I had the Cooler Master. Let me see. I think I had the Cooler Master 620. I think that's what I had as a CPU cooler. Don't know if I can find it, but let's see. Halo 620. Let me see here. Wow, it's not in my thing. I guess they don't sell it anymore because it was a Cooler Master Halo 620. Let's Cooler Master Halo. Let's see, sorry, Halo 620. Yeah, they must not sell it anymore, I guess. That cooler was actually here it is. I had the 620 model. It's the same looking cooler though, but it wasn't the best cooler. I mean, it's cool for RGBs, but it made a lot of noise.
Yeah,
and I was
also air coolers are on the CPUs are they're loud as shit.
I mean, well, it depends. The Thermalright air coolers. So Thermalright, I'm gonna keep it a buck. They have they're competing with themselves at this point because they have 30 different coolers right now because their coolers are just that good. A lot of their coolers can compete with AIOs on par, just about literally. So it's when you're building a computer.
My issues with air cooling have nothing to do with performance. they're hard. I feel like they're hard to clean out. They are louder, and also I have this irrational fear every time I try to install one. It's like I'm gonna accidentally drop this motherfucker and ruin my motherboard because I'm a clumsy girl. It's just...
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with AIOs is that I don't personally trust AIOs because at the end of the day, they will fail at some point. They will fail.
I've never had a single one fail on me, and I've been using it for decades.
Well, I'm saying they will fail eventually. I don't know when, but a lot of people always say they will fail eventually because something's going to happen, like where the water clogs up or the water gets stale. There's a lot of stuff. And it's like people just say like, just don't deal with the hassle. Just go ahead and just buy yourself an air cooler and call it a day. But because the only reason why you go AIOs is for the aesthetics. It's for the look.
No.
Well, also they are insanely effective for that time, but yeah, I've heard like similar in the sense that like they have like an expiration date. It just depends on when that's.
But so far though, here's the cool thing though, and which what I like about my air cooler though for sure, because I have a 9900X and I'm trying to flex it. It's a 12 core CPU. The games that I play a lot of strategy games. Some of those strategy games are very, very intensive on on the CPU, right? And so my most intensive game that I play on my computer is is Total War Warhammer 3. That game is very CPU intensive, and the way how that's cooler of mine, it keeps it keeps it cool, like hella cool. Like I remember on the computer I had that gave Vanta, right? That game would run at like 75 degrees Fahrenheit with Total Warhammer 3 running while streaming at the same time. Now I'm getting 60 degrees on that cooler. Like flat out when I'm gaming and streaming and stuff. So I'm like, that's insane to me. While being OC'd overclocked, because keep in mind, my CPU cooler, my CPU by the way, it's original. What do you call it? Gigahertz is 4.4, and I OC'd it to 4.9. So being at 4.9 and staying cool at like 60 to 65 degrees while gaming and streaming, that's pretty neat to me, and that's what I like about it. And then I have like 16 terabytes of data of hard drive space on my computer, and it's still not enough for me. It's still not not enough. But again, I think when I said like when I upgrade my my GPU though, I'm gonna most likely get my old GPU. I'll sell it to Vanta probably if he wants it for like $300, something like that. You want that fan? I gonna get. I spent $600 and like $50 on the GPU. You want the friend family discount? Yeah, I don't get discounts.
Wait, that is like, do you have an enemy family discount too?
Because my sister does the same thing. Like my sister, like she wants me to sell her everything for like hella cheap. I told my sister, I was like, because when I sold her my Steam Deck, right? I said I'm selling my Steam Deck for $300. Sold it to her for $300. And I think that was pretty fair because I think I bought it for like $400, right? And so then she's like, let's search up, Sean, how much these Steam Decks actually are. I was like, okay. I searched it up, brand new, $450, $400. I said, yeah. You want to, so you're saving literally $100 off this thing. She plays it every day. And so, I mean, it's her investment. And then, as a matter of fact, actually, speaking of which, Brian, I actually gave her a discount twice on that thing because she's like, for my birthday, Sean, can you discount me by $50? No, by 20. I was like, fine, cool, whatever. It's your birthday, right? And then she's like, all right, Sean, for this last one, I had asked to say, I said, hey, what do you want for your late Christmas gift, right? She's like, what I want is for you to give me less, it's free to end my payment on the Steam Deck now. I was like yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So yeah. Oh, so Loha wants to showcase this CPU cooler real quick. It actually looks kind of nice. It has like a little digital screen on it or whatever. It's called the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120 Digital Evo for $50. Mm-hmm. It has like a little digital this onto it. It's the same GPU that's what I have, except
cool.
it has
See, that was the kind of thing I wanted when I was looking at building PCs. Like,
yeah,
that's what I wanted. That looks cool. How much was it?
$50. So it's actually not bad. No, like I said, building PCs and shit. Look at this. She's so ghetto. No, it's not. I wouldn't say ghetto's the right word. I'll say she's bougie. There you go. That might be the better word for she's bougie. or whatever or whatnot. But like PC building it's hella fun. It's just like you have bad actors though again who will tell.
You got money to spend. It's hella fun.
Well, I mean, you just gotta know how know what your limits are and just buy each part. I always recommend people just buy each part separately until you're ready. Like, get your big stuff first. The big stuff is like, at least right now, is the RAM, the CPUs, and the GPUs. Get that shit first, and then after that, everything falls through. You know?
Yeah, it was supremacy.
Right now.
Yeah, y'all calm down. Yeah. Oh, but you know what though? What's up? Let me put up that video with Dell. By the way, I think we should watch that before get some.
Hey, disparity. Look at what Hal said.
What is Hal saying? What is that nerd saying? That coin slot nigga saying?
Whoa.
Be like you family, so you'll support me by buying me more. Yeah. 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 Niggas, family members think I don't give the friend a family discount. If I spend money on it, y'all give me something. I'm getting something back for it. I love y'all though. I love y'all. Ken folks. I love y'all. But if there's money involved, I gotta get something back for it at least.
Maybe I'm just like I'm just a very generous older sister, but I just like whenever I get rid of something, I just give it away to my little brother. So I just like it's just in my family we don't sell shit.
Well, I think of computers like it's like cars. Eventually, like it all depends on the age of the other thing, right? I
gave my car to my little brother when I moved to America.
I mean that makes sense. Well, that makes sense because you can't physically bring over your car. Yeah. I mean you can. It's just going to be hella expensive, but you can do that though. You definitely can. I mean, I wish you luck on that though.
It wasn't worth it. Maybe it's a family thing. Like I don't sell shit to my family members, and they don't sell shit to me, and that's the reason why I have so much streamer gear. Because one of my little brother, every time he upgrades his streamer setup, he was like, "You get my mic," and I was like, "I have a mic, but my mic is better. Just take it."
Now to Vanta's nephew. I mean, I gave him some of my old like streamer stuff or whatnot. I don't know if he still uses the microphone and stuff, but I was like, you know what? I'm not using this anymore. It's just sitting up in the closet or whatnot. If I think if I did sell it to him, I think I probably sold it to him for about like I don't know, probably like $20, something like that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, so as you know, y'all know the game Marathon. Marathon's apparently pretty good. I don't know why, but this is my favorite video of Marathon. Y'all can see. I don't know why. It's just there's a lot of grifters saying the game's gonna fail. It's gonna be the next Concord. Can y'all hear audio? No, probably can't. No. Right? No. All right, I gotta use Google Chrome. Hold on, I gotta switch to Google Chrome. But give me a sec then. Aiden, what are you playing right now? I saw that you were playing Toxic Commando earlier.
Yeah, I've been playing that solo. Just I've been liking it for sure. But I just finished a playthrough of Nobody Wants to Die. It's like a detective in New York type of game. And then I also beat Ghostwire Tokyo finally. But both have been pretty good.
That's good. That's good. I'm currently myself. I've been rotating between like a lot of games right now. I don't know. I mean, when Resident Evil came out, I no-lifed that game like everybody else did, and I beat it. And haven't been back to it yet. I've been planning on going back to it. Personally, I've been playing Dragon Quest VII. I'm like 40 hours in the game right now. Other than that, I mean, what else? I've been playing another strategy game called Here Comes the Swarm. Now, I did buy a couple other games during the Steam sale recently. So I bought like Shinobi, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Rise of the Ronin, Starship Troopers Bug War, Ultimate Bug War, Bravely Default, and I think that's it. Yeah, I bought a lot.
That's what made me bring a Bravely Default.
Bug War is Ultimate Bug War more of like a boomer shooter? Or what was the deal with that?
Wait, hold on. Hal, let me answer your question for you, Hal. My sister, Hal, my middle sister, my older middle sister, she's cheaper than me, Hal. She is very frugal. Let me tell you, she's one of them niggas that has over probably about $100,000 in her bank account. But
Damn.
if it comes to spending, like $5, she's like, I can't do it.
To
Okay.
be fair, she got kids.
You know how
Like,
rich
that's-
people stay rich by not
objectively the
spending
best-
money.
Yeah, She
Yeah.
got kids too, so that's the best actual decision, if we're being honest.
Oh wait.
So it's like shit, man. Let me see. Did I bring it up here? Is that Google Chrome? Share audio. Wonder y'all can hear it now.
But
Can I hear that now?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh, you can't?
I don't hear
hear anything.
No, I don't hear anything.
I don't know what it is. Google Chrome. What the fuck's going on? You know, maybe because I'm not actually sharing. I'm sharing the screen, but not the. Hold on. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. This one, unless you want to try. You want to try to play something. I don't know, man. I'm new here. No, Starship Troopers. Yes, it is a boom shooter, Vanta. It is a boom shooter.
Wait, I got a question. So for the record, Toxic Commando, y'all think is actually working?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's
It's,
pretty damn fun.
I compared it to somewhere between Left 4 Dead being like one of the best like wave-based zombie shooter whatever ever, and Back 4 Blood being one of the not the worst but not great. I would say it's between those games because I feel like it does a lot of great things. Like I still think Left 4 Dead is the greatest, but it's like Toxic Commando. It has some interesting elements that a part of me really wants to see like expanded upon and like, you know what I mean, like just done. For them to do extra stuff with it, but like other than that, yeah, it's good. The demo, I played the demo. I didn't play the full game, but
I have the full game, and yeah, I call it Left 4 Dead mix. It's basically what Back 4 Blood probably should have been, except basically, except Back 4 Blood they just focused on the microtransaction part and never like actually cared about the gameplay part aspect. So at least that's my personal opinion on that.
yeah.
So it's a damn shame that when your first thing is to focus on microtransactions and just like speaking of which, that's something we could talk about though. Honestly, I think that we should go back to them just doing regular old expansion packs as DLC or something like that. I think that's actually that'll probably be a lot better than just them instantly focusing on microtransactions. It feels. I think it's like it's okay to like maybe have like a skin or two there that people can buy extra, but like give us normal ass expansion packs, man.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just go back to that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They kind of feel the same to me, to be honest. Like microtransaction, like DLCs are used microtransaction outside of the game. And I don't know, it's then it starts to feel like kind of the same economy as like The Sims 4, and that's also shitty because all they do is like expansion packs or stuff packs and everything like that, and it just, there's no difference between that and microtransactions. It's just a different word.
Well, the thing is with The Sims, y'all niggas have no choice. That's what y'all have no choice.
Okay, but where would the choice be for any other game?
Like the Sims has no competitor. Y'all got no choice.
Like that? Okay, yeah.
Well,
Insoy, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but
there are things coming, but
I think as long as it's something that embraces mods in a way that's like less invasive than The Sims, like, or at least like less space. And other things like that. Like if we can get something like that, you'll have your competitor, I think.
I haven't modded The Sims 4 though, but I felt like Sims 3 at least was very easy to mod. So I don't know.
Lose the host.
Yeah. Wait, no, we're still on, I think.
He's talking in chat.
Okay, he's still here. So you guys keep going.
See, we lost Sean and got a dog instead.
Dobby.
Oh, neat.
She said that's a good trade.
Yeah. Ask her what's her opinion on the current state of gaming.
Did everybody go around to say what they were playing? Like,
Oh no, I think it was just me and Sean that said it.
I talked about Prison Desert as well.
I was playing, like I said, because of people were talking about not playing Resident Evil and still being fans of it, and that being a big deal. I went and played Resident Evil 1 on a Saturn, fake Saturn, last night. It's pretty weird, and I want to say, like, anybody saying tank controls are hard, valid. I ran into everything. I ran into everything. Like, I saved. I'm at like critical health right now because I kept getting bit by everything. It was rough. Boy, I didn't know. Like, and I started playing as Chris for the first time, and I didn't know that. Okay, you only start with a knife, and I mean, you get a gun. You get Jill's gun, which weirdly changes the story. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. That was weird.
Like,
Hold on.
Wait, so changing the weapon changed the whole story?
So no, what I'm saying is, like, so in the original Resident Evil, right? You have a choice between playing as Jill and Chris. And if you play as Jill, you have 8 item slots, and you have a gun. You start with a gun. And if you play as, and also there's the moment where, like, you get access to like an extra weapon, and there's a moment where, like, there's multiple moments in the game where somebody else can save you. Like, say when a ceiling is falling down, like, and you grab the shotgun, if you sit there for a minute, Barry will come break down the door and save you, and that's where the Jill sandwich line. If you try that with Chris, you'll get killed. But other than that, like, you don't have a gun. You don't start out with a gun, but when you leave the room and come back, Jill's gun will be there, and I think, like, that kind of slightly changes the story. There's other elements that change the story, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of it's weird how Resident Evil 1 and 2 have, like, slightly different stories depending on who you start with. So it's kind of funny that, like, with the remakes, they're like, kind of, I imagine they're trying to do away with that, because, like, you don't, like, your paths don't divert in that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I started it. I'm hoping to go through it. It seems to be harder with Chris because you only have 6 item slots instead of 8, so that makes the backtracking much worse. But yeah, the main reason I started with the Saturn version is because I heard the Saturn version has, like, extra stuff, like when you beat the game, and, like, extra costumes and stuff like that. So after that, I'm gonna jump on the the freaking what was it, the DS version, because I heard that was good too. So I want to try that, like, with the little touch. Like, apparently they gave them bigger butts on that version because you can, like, poke them, so it's funny. So that, yeah, I just want to try that out.
I feel like the controls on the DS version is super freaking annoying.
It is. It is.
Because I played it on, like, on an actual DS, and I don't remember, because I played the games before, but I remember, like, I have, like, distinct memories of just wanting to throw my DS. Like, because you have the swipe thing where you have to, like, when you have to, like, stab a zombie with a knife, and it was so fucking annoying. I was like, fuck this game, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I mean, put it like this: play Resident Evil with tank controls or whatever, like using a normal four-way D-pad. The shit is not. It's rough as fuck.
Rough, man. I'm telling you, it was rough. You saw me play last night. That shit was rough. I almost want to record it because that shit, it was bad. You know what's funny? There is another Resident Evil game that no one talks about because it's not technically canon, other than the other 3 or 4 games that aren't canon. Resident Evil Gaiden. Have you heard of that? It's the Game Boy one.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a Game Boy one. It's on, like, a ship, and apparently the main character is, like, a friend of Leon's. Never mentioned.
Did that ever get, like, an English translation?
I think so. Let me see. Resident Evil Gaiden. I'm pretty sure it came out here. But, like, it's one of those things where it's like it's an early Game Boy Color game. So, like, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure. Actually, wait. I'm pretty sure Leon is he is. He's the main protagonist. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired of Resident Evil games with Leon now. I think it's time to move on from Leon.
He's really oversaturated. I think the problem is they keep bringing him over, like, Jill, over Claire, over Chris. And it's like, It's like, oh man, like,
Yeah,
well, not Chris.
What Cial? She needs characters to goon on other than Hal. Okay,
Yeah,
makes perfect sense.
What?
You know what's crazy? You think it would be Chris. You think it would be Chris. Like he's in several games. He's mentioned all over. He's not in Resident Evil 2, but he's mentioned.
Chris is always missing.
Yeah, he's mentioned it, and like
because he got shit to do.
Like,
he can't sit there and babysit people.
Well, so the Resident Evil 3 is mentioned, like at the time he's like investigating Umbrella, and he's like doing all this other stuff in the background, like in Code Veronica. He's like, he shows up in Code Veronica to help save his sister. So it's like it's mentioned like he's doing stuff. But then he shows up in like Resident Evil 5, jacked as all shit, and he even has an extra costume that's like Mad Max Road Warrior. So it's like you'd think he would be the guy that's like, oh, it's sexy, give me that. But it's crazy that they pivot towards Leon as like this weird twink man. It's like it's weird. It's
what
like,
do you mean, twink man?
Yeah, what do you mean with
that? Leon in the latest game, he's a silver fox. I'd call him
no,
daddy.
I mean, like even before, that, like, when the Resident Evil 2 came out, did you see how people reacted to that?
She crazy wild. You know what though? Hey, no, that's a good topic of discussion to pivot to. Why is it that when guys goon over sexy female characters, we get demonized, and while women can sexualize and goon over characters like Leon or Chris or whoever, it's okay. Why is that? Now speak the truth. Why is that? Riddler, you know, you more to this, Riddler. Why is that, Riddler?
What makes you think I'm more into this?
No, that's a real conversation. Why is that? Why when it comes to sexy female characters we know?
Because female gooners doesn't do it in public spaces. That's why.
You know, you might be you know. Because
that might be a valid
creepier. Anything just generally seen as creepier when a guy does it, and two, it's more about the. I think the concern was.
No. Hold on. There was a video of a girl on Twitter, on X, by the way. She was literally having like a hard on for Leon, getting all giddy. He's like, oh my God, Leon just putting her titties. Oh my God, just putting her titties together, and everything was like gooning over the Leon. And I was like, what?
I also kind of feel like because I make these kind of comments because they're funny, not because there's like generally like my attitude. And I feel like when women do it publicly, they play it up because it's funny, not necessarily that they're like, oh, Leon,
No, I think some people are real for real about that. But I will say.
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like it's generally just the thought of like over sexualization of like underdeveloped characters versus like what's the word, objectified versus Leon and all the characters, like they're fully developed, they're fully like realized. You take them more seriously versus that. I don't know. That was the main thinking that I was thinking. But beyond that, I think everyone should enjoy it. I just don't think we should lose character.
This over here said, Works for Tiss says he heard people call Leon a himbo. The fuck's a himbo? Boy bimbo. Okay, boy bimbo. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
How's a himbo?
I think he's a himbo.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh man, no, I mean, like I said, I'm not look. Do what y'all want to do, goon what you got to do. But I will always complain and bitch about people goon over Celeblade because it took them 6 months to tell me about the story of that game. That's actually one reason why I haven't really picked it up. But also, I ain't gonna sit there going to hate tirade about the game. But I put the demo. The demo's alright. The gameplay's kind of mid. But it's I let people do what they want to do, though. Keep it at that. It just took people 6 months to like give me a valid. Hey, how's the story of the game? Otherwise, it's saying people were just saying look at E walk up and down these stairs, y'all. Look at her. Look her. She got juggle physics. I'm like, okay. Go ahead.
What's funny about Resident Evil is like I always thought like the Jill outfit was kind of like fucked up, the way people. What's up?
My bad. Can I get my comment out? I've been waiting to get out.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, okay. Regarding the whole why it's a problem for men versus women. Okay, here's where it boils down to, y'all. There's a difference in me saying to or about a woman, hey, you look attractive, you look good, and all of that. We draw a couple of pictures of you, you know, and all of that. Fine. Probably no one would complain about that. My point is that it's become what people are taking it too damn far. It's the obsession that's becoming the problem.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
I also feel like there's a little bit like when it comes to like appreciating women or female characters, it's like 90% of the time when a girl gets like a comment about her looks or anything like that, it's not necessarily because, hey, you look good. It's like, hey, girl, you look good. And it's like, it's creepy. So it's gonna like...
Again, that still takes me back to where, but I do feel like that's a case on case basis. Like now, if you're just a female who just don't like it, I mean that's on you. Like you can't take every compliment as just being somebody just trying to sleep with you. I'm sorry, you can't do that.
Image of
That's
the
unfair.
guy with the handsome guy is like, hey, how's it going? It's like, hey, Jeremy. It's like then the other guy, the ugly guy, comes and he's like, hey, how's it going? She's like, HR. It's like it's a harassment, that flirting versus harassment thing.
Like I mean,
yeah, but like attractive guys can be creepy as fuck too, right?
let me give you a perfect example. And Hal can attest to this because we've had this conversation before. Me and him both play Nikkei. Me and him both play Snowbird. No questions asked. I told him straight up. I like the stories. I like the games. I like the characters and everything else. Both times, he will attest to me telling him this directly. I told him both times the reason why I stopped playing was because they started doing too much fan service for me.
Really?
To where I'm all for fan service. But there's fan service, and I say this all the time, there's forced fan service.
I'll be honest.
And by force, I mean, okay.
I thought that was a whole
it's kind of like High School of the Dead. Y'all
Yeah,
know
I like that.
Some of them shots was not needed. That's what I mean by like forced fan service.
He's not wrong. And I do like High School of the Dead myself. That show's just too much. I got tired. Like I got tired of the whole panty shots and shit like that. They just got old now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my thing.
That's partially why I stopped playing it. But,
by the way, I posted a video. Put it on if y'all got sound, put it on the video for me. I don't know myself. Y'all saw my work. It's look at our podcast group chat thingy. Yeah.
Oh.
See y'all see that work. Cause that's how I brought that up. Because she. I mean, you could say. I mean, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But I feel like it definitely could have them. But I don't think it was able to continue because of the creator, right? High School of the Dead.
I thought they died.
Did he? Oh no. Yeah. Y'all know more about that than me. But yeah, see if y'all can play that clip for me real quick. I would try to play it, but sound probably wouldn't work on my end. Anybody should be able to screen share.
I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what you're talking about.
No. Look in the our chat.
Oh, you want us to show this shit?
Yeah. Look at our chat. Yeah, look at our chat.
You got it on to, or do I need to try to do it?
Oh, are you talking about the I thought you were talking about the marathon.
You're talking about the Leon thing, Mike.
Oh, she's just flustered over Leon.
Well, that's what brought up the conversation though about gooning and shit. Where it's fine. You know, Mugen Lord was speaking on that too. His comment got like 31 likes on that because he had to say like, you know, I have to give my boy Leon the credit for exposing the hypocrisy of all this. You know, he says, I just want to make this clear: ladies and fellas should be able to thirst for fictional characters, but the rules are applied differently for straight men, and that shouldn't be the case, which is true. And that's I will give it that. But
I mean, my controversial opinion is gross. Everybody's gross. So, I mean,
have you seen the shit about the villain in Silent Hill F? Some women take that too far too, because he's like this obsessive yandere type villain, and it's just. And I like obsessive yandere type villains, but like. Richard's taking too far too.
Here's my thing with that. For both men and women. Let's be honest. If that shit actually happened to them, they would have a whole different type of energy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, so why are we sitting here faking like we know? Oh my God, I wish it was me. I hate that dumb shit.
Okay, so someone who reads dark romance
Oh, that's funny.
novels and like a lot of that type of media, it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of understood, and this is conversation that tends to happen in these spaces a lot of the time. Like it's all fictional. To the point where it's like people make jokes about it, like the type of men I like in my books and my media, and then they cut to like if someone were to talk to me like if you were to tell me what to do in real life, bitch, you're getting slapped. Like it's just.
See, here's
Strawberry, welcome on to the stream. Appreciate you, Strawberry.
which is one thing, but here's the thing with that. A situation happened where I guess dude was quote unquote sexually assaulted. I don't know the whole story, but
What?
I can't think of her name right now off the top of my head. But apparently, she sexually assaulted some dude and all of that. And my thing was like, okay, y'all sit there when y'all watch it happening to other people. Y'all talking about, oh, I wish she could have did that to me. I wish this. I wish that. Now it's happening to somebody else, and now it's a problem. Like, are we going to keep proving hypocrisy here or what?
I feel like it shouldn't matter if it happens to a man or a woman, or if it's a man or a woman who does it. Like, assault is assault. Like, if it's not consensual, it doesn't like.
And but see, that's the thing. But when it's but you see this in replies all the time. I wish it could have happened to me. She should have been doing it to me. Can you please come do that, mommy? Please come touch me like that. Please do it to me.
You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, yeah, but those comments happen every time. It's like a student, like a male, like minor gets, molested by like a teacher.
It happens all the time, though.
Yeah,
and see, that's my point. But why? Where's that energy at then when it actually happens to somebody? Oh, because it's probably not you. That's probably why. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest here.
That's crazy, hell.
like you once you really start reading like a lot of these people replies and shit, and then you see when something serious happens, how they replies all of a sudden is totally different, bro. I can't take them seriously. I'm sorry, I just can't. Yeah. Like it's hypocrisy at its finest. Like no joke. I just can't.
I feel like comments online is just people being idiots. Like you say, like, "Oh, I wish that happened to me," and it's like, nah. That's just something you say online.
Yeah. I guess because I think whenever I see stuff like that, it's like I said, like whenever I mention it's like a teacher doing that to the student, like to like a male student, it's like partially like I think we acknowledge that there's definitely she did they like I think the lack of concern from some people, like the lack of offense or whatever, is more because you thought that was something that was like, oh, that was neat because she's a dude, got laid or whatever. That's what you look at it, instead of what you're looking at as the actual crime and the actual problems with the crime, and something that they did on purpose. Because obviously, the general consensus is, okay, well, she's a woman. She could have chosen to go with a man. There's plenty of men that would happily have whatever done to them, but instead you chose to go after a minor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you chose to non-consensually harm someone. You know what I'm trying to say? Like take advantage, because it's about power. What power you have over someone? Not to shift that subject, but you get what I'm saying. So it's
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here, hold on one second.
No, I just know like that's why I stopped like commenting on a lot of stuff, like because it's like once you start really reading people replies, bro, it's like you really realize that a lot of people just make no type of sense.
Yeah.
None. Like, man, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I'm calling it for what it is. Like a lot of them people you cannot take seriously. I'm sorry.
No, like not at all. And it's not even like it's not even guys saying it about women. Go to TikTok and go to like one of those like mask talker or like bike talker who are like they're like like a predominant female audience, you have the same type of comments about like men from women as like the way like men talk about women online too. It is like it exists in both spaces.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now they out here talking about
It's just about what room you're in.
Yeah. They out here on TikTok talking about catch and print.
I love that that's a trend. Like as if people haven't been catching prints that like forever, but like it's just like people already knew how to do that. It's just. Okay, can we go back to talking about games now?
Rowan. No, I understand. Like, trust me, I know High School of the Dead was not supposed to be taken seriously, but that still doesn't mean that. Because trust me, I want a season 2 to High School of the Dead. I still to this day.
I do too.
Season 2, but that doesn't mean that what I said is not true either.
Here, I'll join back in a sec. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hold on. Listen to me. What's up?
What? Yeah, by the way, High School of the Dead did the manga story is incomplete due to the author's passing, so yeah, that did happen.
Oh yeah, that is right.
That sucks.
I just remembered that. I'm glad that you mentioned that. I just remembered that.
Daisuke
That is
Sato,
true.
I think it is. He died back in 2017 of ischemic heart disease. That sucks. Rest in peace. What's that, Hal?
I just felt I wanted to show that off.
Really, use it.
Said it again.
I say, who's using Google? Who uses Google Chrome?
I do.
Bring up that video I posted real quick. Aru.
I thought Vanta did. Oh my god. Wow.
No, Vanta, he lazy.
What are you talking about? Wait, which one?
The Twitter one, you fucker.
The Twitter.
Relax.
Yeah, you fucker.
Well, I'm using Firefox.
Yeah, you can't do it in Firefox. You have to be done in whatchamacallit, Chrome. Because Chrome
I don't
That's
even have Chrome installed on
That's because Chrome shares audio. I don't know why Firefox doesn't do it or whatever. But hey, while we're here though, if y'all are enjoying the stream, definitely consider giving the stream a follow, subscribe, y'all. Check out everybody in the description of the stream too, and also share out the stream. Support the podcast. We're trying to get the podcast to grow, so on and so forth. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the support. Hal, you got coin slots?
Hey, be nice to my husband.
He's never nice to me. See, wow. So you're never here when he tells me to go work the fields and go pick the cotton. That's insane.
I don't care what he says about other people, but no one gets to say that about him.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey, Irene, defending her man 2026 hashtag. My man does no wrong. We all do all wrong to him.
You got it, brother? Bring your screen share.
You have to protect your investment.
She said, "That's wild." She said, "You got to protect your investment." That's good. All right, I feel it. All right, play it real quick. Let me see if we hear a sound.
Can y'all get sound out of this?
Yeah.
I'm going out to get there.
I mean, I'm literally saying right there, on the sidewalk, in the rain, in the car, on the street, in the traffic, in front of the moving cars, anywhere, at any time, at any place of his choosing. Lord, Eli!
It's cringe. It's
I
so
don't
cringe.
even know what happened the past minute. My mind shut off the past minute. What just happened?
I mean, it's cringe.
She said she got so excited over the goon, she quit paying attention to the gameplay.
I just feel like that's just like for entertainment, not necessarily genuine feelings.
Yeah, it seemed kind of cringe. Like, man, I woman, that would have been fucking cringe.
All right, you know what? Let's talk about something here real quick. Gosh. You know, no. We're gonna talk because I'm gonna speak on bongos here because he was defending the black folks earlier. Black Snape from Harry Potter. For y'all who enjoy Harry Potter, how do y'all feel about it? Y'all care for it? Are y'all okay with it? How do y'all feel? Me personally, I don't care. If the guy if he can perform his job, I'm with it. All right. People, and look, J.K. Rowling, she said that she likes it. I don't care about her. I don't care about her politics. If y'all are political, go ahead. I don't care. But she said she likes it. She's cool with it. It's whatever. So how do y'all feel about it? What's going on with that?
I mean, if the author good with it, that shuts down anybody complaining about it. In my opinion, is she good with it?
Yeah, she literally said, so someone asked her, how do you feel about Black Snape? And that's coming from a racist person, dude. I'm tired of that shit, honestly. It's just so she's like, he's great, he's fine. And so it's stuff like that is just tiring and shit, And I get it, some studios, they do that shit to, race swap characters or whatever. But at the end of the day, can this person at least do the job? Can we see him perform first? Can we see what he's about? I haven't seen anything of his work, but I hope that he does a great job at the end of the day.
I feel like unless there's a racial element to the character, I don't think it really matters what what skin color the actor is.
Yeah, I mean, people will bring it up that Hermione was white or something like that because in the books or whatnot, they're bringing that up, and then they're also bringing up how Snape was white and that he had history or whatnot, right? Certain because I think there's also a picture of him in the books. Now, I'm not an avid Harry Potter reader, I'm more so I'm still the movie kind of guy or whatnot. But if anybody can correct any of us on here, go right on ahead. But there's a picture of him that's been circulating of what he looked like in the books. He was a white dude or whatnot. But to me, I just don't really care. I just think if the actor could do the job, let him do the job. We'll see what he does first, and then if he does a bad job, then you might have some valid complaints. But until then, just
yeah. But I used to feel like a character like Snape, it like his skin color isn't necessarily relevant to the character. To put it on a different aspect, the latest movie, Wuthering Heights, which is a classic romance book, where in the movie he is a white person in the character, and that's very essential to his character arc, that he is a person of color in Victoria area who's successful despite the fact that he's a person of color. And in the movie they do away with all of that, which is so super super essential to his character, and in that sense, if they change him to a white person, that fucks up the character. Snape being black doesn't change anything about his character because nothing in his story is actually it's not relevant.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and that's kind of actually how I feel what do you call it? Fucking Nick Fury in the Marvel movies, right? Is that he's an important character, but he's not important like that. You kind of get what I'm saying? He's not Tony Stark or Captain America. So it's can Samuel L. Jackson do that job? Sure, he's gonna do it, and he did a really good job of doing it. So it's at the end of the day, did it really matter? Let's see here.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Anwell says in chat, he woke up for the bathroom and realized I didn't load the tube stream. Oh, what's up? Thank you, Anwell. Good night, dude. Good night. Anwell, he's in Africa, if I recall. But so I appreciate that for you coming on through. But yeah, again, I like Harry Potter. Here's the thing. You might even consider me a tourist when it comes to Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter, but I don't go deep into Harry Potter. I like the lore. I like that there's wizards and stuff like that. It's pretty cool in that sense, but I don't go deep into it. But also I really do feel look, I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. We live in a world that is very performative. Okay, so people are complaining about this now, but guess what though? They're still gonna watch it. They're still gonna cry. They're still gonna hate watch and bitch and moan. So at the end of the day, does it really matter for them? Because this happens with any media. People are going to bitch, they're going to moan, they're going to complain, but they're still going to watch, support, and enjoy it no matter what. and then they're going to complain on the internet, on social media, because engagement and making money, because it's great to make money on social media now by complaining. So it is what it is at the end of the day.
We live in a time of rage baiting.
Yeah, we literally do, and
I
so
got the energy.
But I think me and Rona were talking about this the other day. Like, it's like, look, once you get past a certain age, it's like you kind of got to just grow up. Like, grow up. Like,
What did I just say earlier? Most of the shit that I read, I just read and I keep going.
Yeah, that's all you really can do. It's just. But yeah, just people, like I said, it's just once you get past a certain age, like I feel like 35 to like 40 is your cutoff limit to like really stop caring about certain media or something. I don't know.
Too old to give a shit.
Basically, like you got more important stuff to like worry about. You got bills to pay. You got cars to fix. You got something. Like, why are you sitting here complaining about Harry Potter? You're 50 years old.
No, I mean, I get it. It's not even about that. Like you allowed to like show your disdain if you don't like. My problem is when it's being taken into 2, 3, 4 hour damn videos over a damn 2-minute fucking trailer.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's a difference between I have feelings about this, and I have feelings about this, and I'm gonna make it your problem too. It's just like,
hey,
exactly, actually, exactly that.
I mean, hey, monetization opened that door, baby. The door's open now, and then you have low IQ people that eat that up,
There are high IQ people who eat that up too. It's just like, it's like everyone can be rage baited. You don't have to be smart to.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's just at a certain point you just got to realize, like, why are you being angry at that shit? Like, at this shit for like, does it really pertain to you? At the end of the day. And because again, you're still going to buy the product. You're still going to support the product, not because no one's they don't take their word. You can't really take a lot of people's words because they're still going to support. People will sit there and complain. People like, let me tell you. I'll bring it up real quick. People will sit there. People complain about the whole Pokemon being $20 thing, or whatever, right? But guess what?
You complain about the Pokemon being $20.
But guys, I mean, oh shit, goddamn! I hurt my finger. I mean, I complain about it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to buy it because I know that $20 is just, to me, is just too much for an older 20-year-old game. It should be bundled for 30. If they bundled it for maybe 30, 2 games for 1 or less, something like that, that's perfectly fine in my eyes. But again, I keep my money where my mouth is, and I'm not going to buy it because it's on the Nintendo. It's on the Nintendo Switch right now. I could buy it on there, but I'm not going to. But a lot of Pokemon content creators, guess what though? They bought it anyways because you know why? That's what they're going to do with it. No matter what. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can sit there and complain about it, but if you complain about something, you don't sit there and support and buy it. That makes no. You're being counterintuitive to what your cause is. Why don't you just do what other people said? Just emulate it, or whatever, But again, that's just how
emulations are annoying. So when I feel like I'm gonna play it, I'm just gonna buy it for $20.
That's crazy. Nintendo groomed her.
No, I think I'm lazy as fuck. I am a lazy person with money. I am the target audience.
Correction.
Listen, she really sat there and said, "I'm a lazy person with money." I am hollering.
No, wait. Correction. You're a lazy person with house money. Correction.
You keep acting like I don't have my own fucking money. Before I moved to America, I made more than his ass.
Irene, will you agree? Once y'all got married, your money was your money and his money is now your money too.
I make that joke all the time. My genuine feeling is my money's my money, his money's his money, and it is all our money. So it's just
So Ultra Norrock though, he says in chat, if it wasn't for emulation, I wouldn't have played any Pokemon game. In poorer countries, emulation is the option. I mean, I can see that to an extent. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
I see nothing wrong with emulating though. A lot of people do.
Well, emulating is fine. It's just people try to get you with the don't pirate your video game type shit. And for me personally, I don't care. I personally don't care. Like, put it like this: I have a modded PS3, a modded original Xbox, a modded Nintendo Wii. You can't really find games for these consoles anymore. Okay, unless you go to these obscure mom and pop shops, just cool, support your mom and pop shops or whatever, right?
What
I'm saying is though,
prices are through the roof. No, I get what you're saying. Sorry. And
so basically, like I'm cool with supporting pirating on these consoles as long as these companies aren't supporting them anymore. Nintendo makes it very hard to get their games or whatnot. And guess what? I think it's perfectly fair. Go right on ahead. Go ahead. Just don't try to put me in a morally. It's trying to make me feel bad for pirating. Like, I hate when certain niggas do that shit. Like, you're not supporting the game devs, bitch. They're not selling the goddamn game no more. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to spend $250 on Pokemon Black and White. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry to tell you.
And you are totally correct. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I'm in a position where I feel like I can spend the money, so I'm going to. It's just but I grew up literally my Super Nintendo growing up had the Super UFO Pro 9, 8, whatever, the little thing you put on in the slot, and then you could put diskettes in to play ROMs. That's how I played my Super Nintendo games growing up.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
Oh, it's weird. The annoying thing is it was in Japanese, so you had to learn which
Super Famicom.
Yeah, you had to learn which sections you had to go to in order to start the freaking game, and if you you delete this game. But anyway,
I'm gonna be honest with you. You sound like you got a lot of damn stories to tell. Dead ass serious.
I mean,
I've lived a lot, I guess, but I'm also
a lot.
I mean, she got a lot of stories from what's that place called? That little furniture store. There you go. You know what I'm talking about? IKEA. There you go. That's a lot of stories there.
Yeah, I mean,
it makes it feel like home.
I keep making the jokes. My 20s was wild, and now I'm almost 40. I'm just fucking tired.
Okay,
hey, it be like that. I promise you.
Okay, boy, here I got one last talk for us though.
Okay.
When it comes to a video game, what is the one video game? Well, we probably got two topics. Really, one. What is a video game what video game world would you rather jump into and stay? Like,
if I had to stay for good.
Yeah, if you have to stay for good, what world would you want to live in?
I spend too much time thinking about
I'll give you about three. You can have three choices. Three choices out of it. So y'all take a minute and think about it. Anybody in chat too. Y'all can think about too in chat. What video game world would you guys rather live in? It can be any world. Any video game world. Whether it's dangerous, futuristic.
Okay, here's the thing. Are we taking up certain roles in said world? That kind of matters, I feel like.
Yes and no. If you want to just live there, to live out your dreams, that can be fine. If you want to live there to be like a leader or a captain or whatever, that can be also fine too. So
okay. One is definitely Xenosaga. No question. I want to be in space. We're
ready to go first. Go ahead. You going, really?
One would definitely be Xenosaga.
Okay, you got one for. Do you have another one?
No, go around. I'm still thinking too.
For my first one, I would possibly. Now it's gonna be count. I would say the Fallout universe. I know it's a dangerous world, but when it comes to Fallout, hold on. It's like what we really say, it's all about the faction and stuff, right? If I was part of the Fallout universe, I would definitely be like a part of the Brotherhood of Steel, but also depends on what chapter though. And that chapter most likely be the East Coast chapter. The East Coast chapter is more organized or whatnot. Even though yes, it is a post-apocalyptic world, and society is growing a little bit there. But also, I would also rather live in the NCR as well. because the NCR is a better society. Because it's like on the TV show, right? What is one is the lesser two evils? The NCR or the Caesar Legion, etc. And the NCR is the lesser two evils. Yes, it's just you're basically living in the same capitalistic society that we're living in now. It's just post world. I mean, I think it'll just be fun. But my other choice though would have to be. But my other choice would be.
Wait. Go around.
All right, go ahead. All right, go. What Aiden's Vanta or. All right, which one? What y'all can go next?
I think I'm a tired woman. I think I just want to garden and live my life on a tropical island. So maybe like Coral Island. Or if you want my meme answer, Saints Row Third.
That's fun.
That's funny as hell.
So Ultra Norak in chat, he says he want to be in Cyberpunk and be the person who cures cyber psychosis, and befriends the AI beyond the firewall. That's pretty cool, interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cyberpunk world. That's pretty cool. I like, kind of punkish stuff like that. Okay. Aiden, what about you, dude?
Ooh, tough. I'm gonna have to go Mass Effect.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's not bad.
Wait. Hold on, though. Question for you: pre-Reapers or post-Reapers?
Isn't that just Mass Effect Andromeda versus Mass Effect?
No. Well, post Reapers, it's a lot different society now because everyone's separated now.
It depends on what color you chose. So what color do you choose for your,
it doesn't matter.
Mass Effect world?
I don't know. I guess I have to think about that, but.
I mean, for me, I'll give you an example for me to go with Aiden's here. I would say post Reapers. Like if you're still in the Milky Way galaxy, right? It's going to be an interesting time because even though every alien race is separated now because there's no mass relays, it's a really interesting time to get everyone back together, like to build up and remake the relays and stuff. Or I think especially that's what they're hinting towards in Mass Effect 4 anyways, is that they're rebuilding the relays now or whatnot. So it'll be cool to work, in space with humanity and shit, and rebuild those relays and meet everybody again. Because it's like a reset button in a sense, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. But go ahead. Who else are we missing? Venter missing you.
Venter Black Man.
Dang, that's a good question. Shoot. I was thinking something like normal, like not terrible. just like Animal Crossing or something. The only problem is you owe that fucking raccoon so much money. If you want to get technical or whatever.
If I could live in a video game, I would have a mortgage.
See, he said you gotta owe that motherfucking raccoon.
I mean, yeah, that fucking raccoon. That's the whole point. Is like you gotta pay him off. The other one, or it's gonna break your legs. Other one, I mean, the meme answer would be like Resident Evil, but only because depending on what city you live in, you're probably gonna be all right. But every now and then, you got to worry about some fucker just getting crazy and starting unleashing zombies and shit on people. Depending on like a random city in America for no reason, because he's crazy or something.
I mean, I'd rather look if I were to live in the Resident Evil world.
Other than that, Resident Evil is normal.
Yeah.
Compared to the other answer, it's literally just normal. It's just that the difference is instead of using like nuclear weapons and shit, they're throwing attack dogs that are like have tentacles and shit in them at you. You just gotta ignore that. You just gotta fuck it. I'm glad I brought this AK-47 to work today. It's like
I wonder like this is going like a totally different direction. I wonder how like full scale war would be like in the Pokemon universe.
Oh, they already had that. They already had that. Play Pokemon X and Y. That was actually lore about that.
Oh, really?
There was a full scale. Yeah, there was a full scale war. That's actually one of the funny fact. That's one of the games that actually where they created the whole multiverse theory apparently, because there's two multiverses that came out of that. The war happened, and it's split basically the two universes. Where one universe, which is the original universe, you know, the red, green, blue, yellow, whatever games or whatever,
Yes.
that had mega, like those didn't have mega evolutions. While the new universe does have mega evolutions. Yeah, it goes kind of deep with that, but yeah. But that wasn't.
That's how out of touch I am with the Pokemon like universe. Like the first two generation, that's where I am. That's my Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon's weird though, because it's like everything's all good, and then suddenly something uses like some sort of world devouring attack, like what's the one, I think it's the light that burns the sky, some shit like that, and then it's just like that just ends everything. It's like, what? yeah, Pokemon power scaling is crazy.
But Riddler, what's your next world, Riddler?
Final Fantasy 13.
Oh shit, he's saying he wants to hang out with Lightning. That's what it is.
You want to hang out with anime bitches?
Nah, bro. I want to be able to summon shit. Fuck that.
And hang out with anime bitches. You want to summon and hang out with anime bitches. Don't try to hide.
Bro.
I know what you are. Hey, look, we're here, but we don't judge.
That world was done so cold, though. Like, dead serious. Like, I can't even lie. I love how they did 13. We don't talk about 13-2, though. We don't talk about 13-2.
Okay.
Fine.
Actually, I haven't played those. I've been meaning to go back.
Okay. Well, it's not bad. For me, I mean, I think it'd be similar to Ryan. But I have two worlds. One would have to be, well, I'll just name my two right here. One would have to be Star Wars. Because Star Wars is technically one of the most natural kind of things. But, you know, you do go through the storylines. I would say Clone Wars era, but also post war or not, or like post episodes, you know, what 6 through 9 or whatever. And then the next one would have to be The Expanse, because The Expanse is still based in human society, but also in space, you know, and it shows the development of humanity through through normal means of technology, basically, you know. And how like this guy created the whole zero G engine to travel at speed and stuff, which is pretty cool. But I think those are my two worlds, for sure. Anybody else? I don't know what else gonna say. Gears of War.
I feel like since we were on the Final Fantasy track, I think it would be cool to be a non-warrior of light in Final Fantasy 14. Like Cial being a crafter in Limbs of Lumensa. I think that would be like just hang with cat girls all day. Maybe be a cat girl. I don't know.
Wow, that's interesting.
Awful. Like, unless you're in a place that's supposed to survive, because like in the whole point of that series, it's like some dictator or something every now and then just decides to do something that screws over the whole planet, and now you gotta there has to be a ragtag crew that comes together and fights it.
Yeah, but it's always like the Warrior of Light's problem. I don't give a shit. They're just gonna save the day every time.
She's like, as long as the Warrior of Light saves the day, we'll be good. So me as a normal person, we'll be okay. We chill. I'm
just gonna keep sewing my dresses. I'm just a lonely crafter.
That's actually kind of funny.
That's pretty good. I got one more actually. Trails in the Sky.
Oh yeah, I'm actually playing the S was first right now as well. It's part of my rotation.
Is it?
Yeah, the remake of it. I bought the remake a while back.
Yeah,
I'm playing it right now.
I still got to beat the third one.
What's the deal with that universe?
I'm still fresh into it, so I'm still learning. Liam really can tell because he beat it, but he really can't tell you. I wouldn't really want him to say anything because that'll be spoilers. But he can probably tell you DMs though.
What like makes it different? I guess.
Oh, really? Go ahead. Okay, really? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yes. They pretty much redid everything. You know how like they redid Persona.
No, what he's saying was like lore with lore.
Like what's the
lore?
Oh,
the lore
it's
story,
about two kids becoming bounty hunters, pretty much. And the whole, let's just say, like, we'll just call it for the sake of a mafia trying to take over. It's a lot of political cues in it too.
Right. Well, I mean, like, is it like medieval or something? Like, what?
It is. It's medieval. It's medieval fantasy. It's medieval fantasy industrial. Like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For-
that's
so for-
industrial age medieval. Okay.
yeah, because they got like flying airships and stuff, but they also have magic. I think if I recall, magic stuff too. So it's a little bit of everything, you know, which is pretty cool. You know, I like games that do like technology and like magic well, and don't just put them against each other, all the time. But like, I think it's pretty cool that way. Aiden, what about you? What's your next world?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, you know we was coming.
I think I'm literally going through a list of my games to see what I would pick. I think I'd probably go with like Fall Guys. I want to be in a game show like that. That'd be
This
fun.
man said Fall Guys. That's great.
That would
I was
actually like
deciding
be
between
kind of
that.
chill though.
I was deciding between that or Party Animals, just like one of those vibrant.
Now,
games.
I will say this. An interesting world for me, though. Another interesting world would be, fuck it. It's a scary world though, because you can die the next day. But I love the lore to it, and I would say that's Gears of War. Gears of War. It's crazy how society fell so quickly, like in terms of the lore, because you have these alien beings that are below you. You didn't even know about it, and then like to have your whole world turned upside down at one point, and then humanity is literally dying on the brink. I don't know. It's just interesting in terms of story, like would I like? It's like would I live there? No, but I would love to observe that. But if I was like God in that universe, I would love to observe that universe, like to see how things go, in that kind of sense. Kind of what I mean. Then the Halo's another interesting thing too, because Halo's lore, if I recall, correct me if I'm wrong about Halo, by the way, right? Halo's war is like what there was humanity versus like the Forerunners, and then the flood happened, I think, and then the Forerunners thought that humanity almost got wiped out by the flood, but then the Forerunners basically saved humanity and reseeded humanity, and then humanity had to start from zero again or something like that, I don't know, something. It's some crazy ass lore, because I think it was like humanity versus the Forerunners. I have to reread. Like, go ahead, Vanta. I think you're next. Go ahead.
For like another world. I thought I already gave two.
Well, you gotta get your third one now. I said three. Yeah, three.
Damn. I think I was gonna say Jet Set Radio. Like
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun one.
Yeah. Except like you pull out some rollerblades and the cops are on their ass. That's gotta be the worst part. Like, hey, I'm just chilling. What are you like? God forbid you're within 10 feet a foot of that spray, the graffiti, and shot down with the rubber bullets and shit. Also, the chances of I haven't played the Jet Set Radio Future, but I know in this first one
That one's good.
Yeah, the whole point was like it was like some demon in a freaking record they were trying to summon. That was a crazy plot.
That one, Jet Set Radio Future. What really made that game was the soundtrack, and that's why we haven't got. That's why we haven't got a remaster or HD collection of it, because it's the licensing of the soundtracks.
Well, it did come out, right? And they re-released
No. That was they're thinking of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
No. Let's say Jet Set Radio. But you're talking about Jet Set Radio Future.
Yeah, I'm talking about Future. Yes.
I think, man, if I had an Xbox,
They're actually working on what do you call what's that? Decompiling it right now to create a PC port. Jet Set Radio Future on PC. Yes, it's actively being worked on right now.
If I had weren't they gonna re-release Jet Grind Radio, or am I tripping?
They did already. Jet Grind Radio is already it's already on. Yeah, it's already on Steam. Yes, it's already on Steam.
I mean, talking about like living in a video game world, like, do you actually realize that we all are living in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 right now?
Really?
I mean, it's just...
Much chaos is going on right now. Yeah.
I mean, you see the skating game in real life.
Oh, never mind. No, hold on, Vanta. Jet Set Radio is actually delisted on Steam.
Yeah.
I own it. I own it on Steam, and it's delisted. Wow. What did it delist?
Wait. Oh no.
That sucks.
Yeah, we have it, but
Yeah, I haven't. It's in my C family. Yeah, I own it. I bought it.
They got delisted on the 6th of December. Oh my God, in 2024. Okay, that was okay.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi got delisted. That got delisted too. Wow, that's
Is that a whole
crazy.
thing? When I think about it, because it sounds very familiar.
Well, usually when they delist games, Sega, that means that they're getting ready to release like a remaster or something like that, like something they're doing something with it.
They were supposed to. Let me see.
Yeah, and I didn't even buy Crazy Taxi. My sister owns it though.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I should have it on the PS3, unless they delisted it again.
Because Crazy Taxi was a fucking vibe back then, dude. The music, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Day after day, I move like that's a classic song, by the way. God, they got to bring that back. Sega, what you doing? That's another topic for another day, though. Dead IPs that they need to bring back. That's another topic for another day, though, for sure. I mean, we know they're not going to bring them back, but they got to come back, though. I mean,
I thought they was bringing Jet Set Radio back.
No. It's rumored that it's going to be a live service game, and you know how it's going to be: skins, microtransactions, the whole bill, and shit like that. And it's going to be it's going to ruin the whole, the memory of Jet Set Radio. But I think obviously it's about 9:30. We've been talking for about 2.5 hours.
It's about that time.
Honestly, it is about the time. Thank you for everybody for joining the podcast. We try to do this podcast at least once a month. The next podcast probably later on, if the next month. It's always going to be on a Saturday. So if we see anything interesting throughout the month, we'll usually talk about topics or whatnot to bring, to talk, bring interesting stuff. But y'all definitely consider, liking and subscribing to this channel. Follow everybody down in the description below. Support them. Check out their YouTube channels. Help them grow. Help them do help them do the damn thing. If y'all ever want to be a guest on the podcast, probably hit one of us up. We'll talk about it. We'll bring you on in. You can bring out your opinions. About gaming. If you bring out your grievances, basically at the end of the day. Let's see. Anything y'all got to say for the people out there?
I feel like my husband should take my place one of these days because he has a lot of grievances when it comes to games.
See, we've been trying to, but how he's like,
I'll work him.
Let me buy the next Steam game. Let me buy the next Steam game that I'm not ever going to finish. Okay.
We should rename this podcast. It's just Slander Hal Podcast.
Riddler, Aiden, Vanta, y'all got anything else to say? Irene?
Yeah, hey, I appreciate y'all coming by today for this. This was great. I actually needed this and all of that, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I am making a return to content soon. I just got a lot of things I'm working on right now, trying to get through and everything else. It's serious.
Really, speaking of which, before we head out, I got a Stream Deck right here. I'll sell it to you for about $20-$30.
Really?
Dead ass serious.
You know what? I might have to actually steal it from you.
The only thing that's missing, I have to find it. It's somewhere around here. Is that there's a missing button right here. So this button doesn't work right here.
Oh, okay. So now buttons don't work.
The button. I don't know why they said the button it unstuck itself. I usually keep it clean. It just unstuck itself. But
sounds like a $15 thing that keeps saying.
This thing already it's already. I think it's the the 15 key. It goes for like 100. I think it goes for like about 100 and 1538 or something like that, right? I don't remember the price of it, but it's been functional for a long. I had it since 5 years. And like I said, it still works. It's just I need to find that button. It's somewhere around here, and then you just put the button back on. And I have to fix it. If y'all can recommend me some jelly stuff or whatever. I think it just uses gel glue. You know what I'm talking about? Where it doesn't harden, but you can still press it like rubber.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the full name of it though.
Something like that, but it's still functional. So, because I had recently bought my 35 key one, so but no, that's the only thing. So we can talk more about that or whatever, and I'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all.
The Jeffrey Kaplan thing.
If you want to talk about it, we can talk. His whole thing is just pretty simple. The Just Kaplan thing. It's just pretty simple. It's just he just told y'all people who complain about shit to shut the fuck up. We don't care about your opinions. You know,
Well,
that's pretty much what he said. Like he's tired. Like game developers are tired of people, whether they're tired of hearing people's opinions on bullshit, on shit that they're not going to play. If you're not going to play the game, shut the fuck up. It's
Well,
not
you know
hard.
what? I'm tired about hearing game developers' opinion and shit, so they should just shut the fuck up.
You know what? That's fair because like I think there's this weird thing on Twitter where it's like a game developer come out and talk about the game or whatever, and people are just like super ultra negative, or do a lot of shit. But I also think it can like games can have problems with them, and stuff like that, and it's like issues like High Guard or whatever, and like the message the High Guard, I think one of the High Guard devs or whatever said something about the game, and like we're talking about how I guess it was like it was negative. It was reflected negative because their message seemed to be causing the fault of the gamers as the problem, which it is. Like while there was a lot of negativity over the game when it came out, you can't deny that the game didn't have any problems. So it's kind of like I feel like we're all just kind of throwing too much on one group when it's like there's a lot of nuance. So it sucks when a dev is like, is it me or my problem? No, it's the kid.
My last thing I want to say is that last thing I just want to say is that I think what he means by like shut the fuck up is like he wants people to tell him about the criticisms, the nuanced criticisms. But that's what he doesn't want to. He doesn't care about the people who's like, this game is garbage, this game is woke. Like that doesn't help them.
Conquered
that's
2,
what it,
Conquered 3, Conquered 4.
So yeah, the revenge of Conquer. And so that's what they mean. That's what he means by that.
All that preemptive negativity and all that shit.
So
I think the point is they just had it used to be like people that had like genuine questions about the game and stuff like that, even if they had problems. It went from that to, as I was just saying earlier, somebody taking a 2-hour damn trailer and making a 3-4 hour damn video being negative about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so that's pretty much it. Like, if you want to be heard, let your voice be heard, but let it be heard in a reasonable manner. You don't got to be an asshole about it, but people are doing that now because it's guess what? And Irene said it earlier before. We're in the world of negativity now, so negativity is now selling, and that's what people want to do. That's what they want to do.
That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I've stopped.
I feel like there's a lot of gamers and a lot of developers who you should just log off and touch some grass sometimes.
Yeah,
that too.
And that's also valid too.
And let's not forget, like, we all need to say fuck the CEOs because, like, that's the real, like...
And that's a whole other conversation, boss.
Even on the same tick with Jeffrey Kaplan, like, he was telling people about how basically he was pressured to make a certain amount of money for the game or else the layoffs would be on his head for Overwatch. And, like, when you put it like that, and you look at all these games, or excuse me, the game studios that have been bought, and then a game or like Epic just laid off like what 1,000 workers, like, and they're over here talking about, well, we didn't just fire people, we flooded the market with massive talent. That doesn't matter. They're not going to hire these people. These games they're not hiring. It's bad right now, and it's like, because they keep firing, it doesn't matter if they're massively successful or a disappointment. It doesn't matter anymore. We're losing generational talent because they're having to shift careers because they're it doesn't matter. They're getting fired. And it's like, I don't want to keep it here too much, but like it's it's been an issue for decades. Like, these executives are getting bonuses. These people, they're putting money in only they're basically trying to cash out right now. Like, that's why I say the industry might be like, they might be trying to get what they can and trying to cut everything high and dry, because we keep seeing these studios close and shit. It's like, it's crazy. We should be getting more games, more better games. Like, we should have gotten that I don't know. I think of every game that's been canceled that should not have been canceled. They should have put money towards that, because regardless of whether that's like you could have gotten on it, like what was it, the Dead Space thing, the like all these things that are like, that game was successful but not successful by the standards that they needed to be. Like, it was a big number, but it wasn't the biggest number they could get, so it's a failure. It's like that mentality to me is ruining game. That's why I say it's not it's not just the consumers, the gamers. I mean, they're bad. Don't get me wrong, but like it's also just like the higher ups, the executives, the people who don't care, don't about gaming, and they're just care about making the money and they want to get it. It's like that's what's changing the market. Even with the AI thing, it's like we'll see what happens with that. But oh yeah, we never got to the AI filter too. That shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well,
we got. So look. AI is gonna be look. AI is gonna be here. Look, AI is gonna be here for the next month. Okay, we can talk about it next month. It's gonna be here. It ain't going nowhere.
The prices on RAM are already dropping, so that could mean some bad, but we'll see.
Well, Aiden's looks like we're building another PC, bro. RAM prices
by the way.
No, you gotta save money these days. But but again, thank you guys for joining the podcast, and I do appreciate that. Thank you guys for your support. Once again, please follow everybody that's down there in the description below. Have their channels and or their social medias posted. Keep up to date. We're trying to, let's work on getting this podcast up and going. Hopefully in the future, once I quit being busy, I'm trying to get it on Spotify and stuff too. So, we're already at about 12 episodes in. So, first season was done last year. We got the whole new season now. Again, thank you to Irene. Thank you to Aiden. Thank you to Vanta. Thank you to Riddler for joining. And once again, if y'all want to be a guest on the podcast, feel free to message either one of us and we'll get you on in and stuff like that. But you guys have a great night. Sleep tight. And we'll see y'all next month. Peace out.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.
Stay out of trouble, y'all.